I'm gonna be a little congested this episode, ladies and gentlemen, but I might be fighting off pneumonia, the flu, or whatever the fuck it is.
As long
but
as it ain't COVID.
It's not COVID.
But if it is, I'm getting off work.
It's not COVID. I beat COVID twice. You understand?
Okay.
And COVID, I don't feel sick. COVID made me feel sick.
COVID, you feel sick.
Yeah, I didn't feel sick. I feel fine now. I'm just like, this is just like.
You sound congested. You don't sound like just fat.
I'm congested right now.
So
you know what I mean? But we back for another episode. I had to persevere. I had to push through to make it to this one. We got one of the most beautiful chocolate things that I could find for you guys. You know what I mean? See, this was my thing, right? I was looking back at my catalog thus far, and I felt like I was not catering, but I was giving y'all a lot of lighter toned women.
Yeah.
And I said, I gotta swap this shit out a little bit. I gotta hold it down.
Boosie got a new song.
What is like you black and beautiful, right?
Black and beautiful.
There it is. And we got the black beauty herself in here, right?
Yep.
That's what we talking about. So on that note, we got another episode. I done lost count of where we at. I've been drinking Patron. I don't drink Patron anymore.
What?
Nah, you got me on it tonight. You got me on it tonight. So we're going to have a good time. Thank y'all for tuning in. Strip clubs and art galleries, episode whatever, maybe 11, I think. We still kind of new, but we've been doing some big shit. You hear me? We still kind of new.
You coming out swinging.
I'm swinging. You hear me? I'm hitting the whole runs on their ass. Let's get it.
Yeah.
For real. So yeah, like, man, I'm telling you, look, my show is only as good as the quality of guests that I have on here. So like right now, and the people that I've had thus far, you know what I mean? I'm giving y'all the best that I can find y'all. So I appreciate you again for coming out, dog.
I appreciate you thinking I'm one of the best.
No, absolutely. I seen what you got. You was voted best something.
Best titties on Twitter.
That's what you was voted. Yeah, I seen that.
Look at our screenshot. Like,
they voted you for that.
That's why I won't get no reduction.
Hey, listen, that's major though, because typically when we think titties and then best titties, we gonna think white women.
Absolutely.
They're like, oh, they gonna get that to a white girl every year. Like they gave you that. So that's major, right?
No, for real.
That's like being the best baseball player in the world and you black.
And I don't know if I was voted that or some dude just took some little screenshot and put
but
it up.
somebody
But
feel
I
like it.
screenshotted
Hey,
I
fuck
feel
it.
good about it.
Run with it.
Yeah.
It's yours now.
And have you seen my Twitter?
Yeah, I've seen
good
your
titties.
Twitter. Yeah,
They
absolutely.
nice
Quality.
And they
I said
chocolate.
quality when we started, right? That's what I said. All right, yeah,
Dudes act
absolutely.
like, why you get a reduction? I'm like, because
They asked you that?
yeah, because they so big, but they don't probably really know. Like these my money makers. If I go get a reduction and I'm gonna have some type of scar, and I think that's what make them nice because there's no scars, there's no lines. They got a little sag to them. You don't see sag.
That's what we like.
Fake titties. They
We like
just,
that. Yeah, like now when you take the bra off, I want to see them motherfuckers move. Yeah, absolutely. So you all natural.
I've had a BBL.
Okay, but
everything else is natural.
That's man. Listen, because I was looking at some old photos of you. I was just scrolling through your shit, and you used to be smaller up top.
I was. No, people think I got my boobs done because so this is what happened. I actually got I get ulcers. So I get stomach ulcers. So if I get sick, I lose a lot of weight, but it's not all the time. So my weight fluctuates. So I've been really small before, and my titties will be small.
I feel you.
But I haven't gotten sick in a long time. So meaning is, this is just good, healthy weight coming back.
Yeah.
So and you got to think about it too. I've gotten a BBL. So when they take that fat, they do 360 to the fat from your back, to the fat from your stomach.
All over, yeah.
But they didn't take no fat from my titties. So these are still my natural genetic breast. But as I gain weight, the fat's not coming to my stomach, my back no more because I had that lipo.
Yeah.
This is how big my titties would be if I was a big girl. You know what I'm
saying?
Yeah. So they really just grew big. They really just grew big. And if I lose weight, they'll get smaller. That's why I'm working out now. I'm trying to get them a little smaller.
You think they get smaller for real?
Yeah. I can show you pictures. You wouldn't believe that they was really like.
I seen some and I was like, she had to get her titties done.
That's what everybody said.
I seen some.
They have so much like you could feel them. Like there's literally, you know what I'm saying? Like.
Let me see. Can I?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this natural.
No silicone.
This natural. This is the first, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first.
No silicone. No. They just big, and I got big areolas. Like they did. For the audience looking at home, you guys go enjoy that. Listen, they're big.
What size are they?
Last time I checked, it was a 36 triple D, but this is a 36 triple D bra. So as you can tell,
You definitely.
I think I'm in a J.
Yeah. You're not a triple D.
Yeah.
It go from D to J?
Yeah. It's like I'm like a triple D
EFG.
J now.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
I'm trying to get them down to like a double D.
A double D?
Double D.
What your fan base think though? They want you to. You
I
got to throw up a poll and be like, you guys think I should size down or should I stay where I'm at?
The titty man, of course, be like, no, don't lose them. That's the thing.
They love that shit.
But in real life, it ain't that fun. I got my back hurt.
You deal with that.
I got scars here, like bruises, like real life indentations. Like,
It come from the bra?
yeah, because my bras. I can't go braless. There's a lot of outfits I can't wear. It don't look right. Titties falling all out. I could wear something that somebody else may wear. It's gonna make me look like a whore every time. Or like a slut. I can't get into places because like your titties is out.
Yeah, that's how like the working industry is. It's like black girls that go to work and can't wear certain things.
At work, I'm a totally different. Like I'm hoodied out because
you're trying to hide it in a sense.
I'm trying to be professional. They don't know what I do.
But that's crazy to me that the fact that your God-given body, like you know what I mean, can be viewed as unprofessional.
You remember in school, the thick ass girls.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't wear that, but the little skinny bitches
but
can wear it.
Skinny girls can wear it. Yeah.
You look sexier. That's not your fault that
It's
you look
not.
sexy, but you naturally you look. I mean,
And then sometimes you're gonna look sexy in anything.
in anything.
It don't matter. Like it's just what you have.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like women that got big hips or big butts,
asses.
big titties, all that shit. Like you just gonna naturally look sexy. But I'm not gonna hold. I understand the concept because in a sense, like when I was younger, I thought it was like, oh, that's wrong. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't make women. But then as I got older,
You look professional.
Yeah.
You can't.
But you also want to be safe.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You also want to be safe because I do understand that as I got older, like women are targets.
You gotta adjust your clothing for where you're going.
Yeah.
I'm not ever gonna go to work with my. I know I'm top heavy, so I'm gonna wear stuff appropriate for that because I need you to look at my face. I need you to take me serious. I don't want to be big titty bimbo. Like, I mean business. Like when I'm at work, I want you to treat me like a professional. Then I'm talking about my real job, not my other job, not my side hustle.
And then like even like say for instance, if I'm dating a woman, I don't try to control what a woman wears. Like if you with me, wear whatever you want.
I need a man like that. You can't.
But if you're not with me, you gotta kind of be a little cautious because it's like it's not necessarily safe.
Anybody I date, they gotta be with it. Like they gotta know. You gotta be ready to fuck on camera.
Yeah. You going crazy.
Yeah, like because for real, unless you want me fucking other people, right? You gotta be ready to fuck on camera.
Yeah.
you gotta know I'm gonna be a little bit more sexy. Now I'm not saying I'm gonna be a whore, but you gotta know, you know what you was getting. Yeah. You didn't hit me up because you thought I had a pretty smile.
Man, listen, what's a whore? What
is a whore?
I don't know. That shit is a perception.
Listen, I don't know what a whore
everybody's definition of a whore is different.
It is.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. A whore might look at somebody else as a whore. You see what I'm saying? You might be like, this bitch is a whore, but she's a whore. Like,
and I look at bitches like she a whore.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So it's a perception. It's like everybody's perception is different.
What you think. To me, when I think whore, I'm like, you letting anybody in that motherfucker. Yeah,
but we usually classify that by what we wouldn't do.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, I wouldn't do that. You're a whore. Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Now I don't judge. I'm not saying. I would say I judge you because I'm like in my mind I'm saying you a whore. I never said it out loud.
I mean, if it's the title that you want, I call you that. If that's the title you want, but I wouldn't.
If you just out here fucking, you ain't getting shit. You are a whore. Because why you just letting them run you through? Like, get you some paper. Like, get you some money. Like, don't just be letting these niggas run you. Like, get some money off of it. Now you're a businesswoman.
You better get something. You better get something.
Now you're a businesswoman.
I tell women that all the time. I'm like, shit. Even if you my woman, and you step out on me, first question I'm like, did you get paid? Because if you did that shit for free, we have a problem.
No, for real.
That's the only way I'm gonna justify. Like, oh, she got paid. Like, you know what I mean? But that's my logic and the way I think. I stay with her.
Okay.
I stay with her.
You used to be a pimp?
Nah, I ain't never been a pimp.
Okay.
I had girls that are, but I ain't never been a pimp. Nah, not like that.
Okay. But you just said you'll let your bitch fuck somebody and you stay.
I mean, I've had women tell me like I'm trying to pimp them out. Nah, then I can't do it.
Okay, so if she got paid, it's cool because she bringing money back into the house.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree.
Because if I fuck you, you shouldn't have fucked me for free.
Damn,
why you fucking me for free? What you get out of it?
Jipping myself then.
Yeah.
I be fucking for free sometimes.
You got to think about it.
All the time, actually. I don't ever take money for sex. So.
Yeah. But it got to be something in exchange. What you getting out of it? You can't say, oh, the dick feel good. Like,
no. I don't want you to give me money because now I feel like a whore. I want you to buy me things. I want you to court me. I want you to take me places. It's still monetary. But if you like, oh yeah, we done, baby. It's the money on the dresser. Yeah. Now I feel like a whore.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Just
I get
take
it.
that money and be like, here,
but see,
some earrings.
That's the thing, right? I remember this.
So now I don't feel like a hoe.
I remember this one time. This was probably years ago. I was talking to this girl. She's a dancer back in DC, and I was trying to sleep with her. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to hook up. What's up? And she like, and I, my thing back then, I threw a number at everybody. Like, hey, okay. This is what I got. You want it?
It's giving trick.
And she said, yeah, absolutely. Okay, that's what it was. I was cool with that though, right? I made it popular. So listen,
looking trick, right?
Thank you. I appreciate that. So I would throw the number out. I'm like, yeah, you want it or whatever. And most of the time that shit would work. This one particular time, the girl, she was like, nah, I ain't into that. You got to court me.
Yes.
And I was like,
that'd be me. That's me.
But then, again, the way my brain functions, because everybody has their different perspective. I'm like, you don't got bills, you don't got responsibilities, you don't want me to just give you the money and you do what you want to do with it? She was like, no. And it's like, yo, like you want the fantasy.
It's about how you feel. If a man I will have sex for free, right? Because I genuinely like you. I genuinely vibe with you.
That's cool.
I will not have sex with you like for money if I'm not attracted to you. Because by the grace of God, I don't have to do that.
Okay, I respect that. And
I can't say
that's my thing. I never say like, oh, well, you fuck any man for money. I'm not saying that.
Right.
But what I am saying is any man that you do fuck, you should get something out of it.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? Whether he's handsome, whether he's your physical type, he's your mental type, whatever the case may be, you should get something out of it because you're gonna suck his dick, you're gonna fuck him crazy, you're gonna do all this shit to impress this man. Because none of y'all want to look bad sexually.
Sometimes it's not always about money. I will fuck with you because of what you could probably do for me that's maybe not monetary. Maybe you like, well, shit, I'm down. You could use me in your content. Cool, because I'm gonna make money off.
Yeah, okay.
So that's cool.
I'm with that.
You don't have to court me and wine and dine me.
Right.
As long as you let me put that dick up there.
Yeah.
I don't gotta show your face, but I need to use your body. I need a real human breathing man.
I got
to use
you.
your dick, and you're saying, hey, yeah, that's cool. Cool. You ain't gotta like give me money because I'm gonna make money off of steal.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Okay.
I respect that. That's the team. That's a team effort. I'm all for that.
Yeah.
But what I don't like, I ain't gonna say I don't like it because shit, if it happened to me, then I'm cool. I'd be like, I ain't gonna complain about it. But I do value women and I do try to get them game and help them understand
I like that.
what they got.
That's the best.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Those are the best kind of men.
Yeah. So it's like,
for what I do, those are the best kind of men.
So don't put yourself in no situation where you let a nigga talk you out your pussy and you wake up tomorrow with the same problems you had today.
That's broke bitch.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna go home with a wet pussy and you know what I mean, sore throat, and you gonna be like, damn, I gotta pay this tomorrow.
And don't be fucking if you struggling.
If man,
I'm struggling, I ain't got no reason fucking nobody.
Yeah.
I need to be getting my shit together. If I'm struggling, my pussy don't get wet.
Ooh, that's major.
I'm dead ass.
It shouldn't.
Pussy don't get wet because I'm like,
it shouldn't.
Bitch, you doing bad.
Unless it's for a nigga that's about to fix the problem.
Unless he about to fix everything. Unless you about to change my life.
Yeah, you better do something, bro. Yeah, I'm with that. I'm all for that because at the end of the day, it's like we men. We gonna spend it somewhere. We gonna give it to somebody, and we usually give it to the ones that require it. If you require it, we'll do it. If we want you that bad, if not, another dude do. Another nigga will.
It's gonna always be another man.
Yeah, another man will. And then we so competitive as men. If you told me that he was willing to do it, then I got you. Yeah. Because I don't want you to give it to him. You know what I mean? That's how niggas is. They're like, nah, don't give it to him.
Good too. Yeah. It can't be like you can do it one time. If it's trash, you like,
it ain't worth it. Yeah, it ain't worth it. It's not worth the money, bro.
That's why you gotta make sure it's some good coochie, some wet coochie, some fat coochie, like some good coochie.
Yeah, that's the risk we take though. I always tell women that all the time. I'm like, yeah, I had conversations with women about tricking and shit like that, and they be like, oh well, if you're a man, you're supposed to be willing to do that. I'm like, I'm cool with that. But what happens if I give a woman money and I don't like the sex? I can't get the money back.
Ooh, you can't get the money back.
I can't. You know what I mean? I got to take it on the chin.
Everything is a sample. You don't know what you're getting just by. You could subscribe to my Onlyfans right now and be like, ooh, I know that pussy good. You don't know that. You don't know if I'm lubed up. Yeah. You don't know if I.
But that's what it makes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
you're not gonna know it. Me personally, I could never just like. I gotta fuck you first. I gotta fuck you before a relationship. I gotta fuck you. I
need to know if I'm trying to devote myself to this shit. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
What if a bitch make you wait 3 months and the pussy trash? You gonna be mad as hell.
Sick. Be sick.
You know what I'm saying?
In my feelings.
So me,
because in 3 months, you know how much money I done spent and time and energy. So
it's the same thing for me.
Yeah.
I wait, and you make me like you. Now I love you.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, damn, I like you. Now and we fuck, and it's. I ain't gonna say little because I'm already know if it's little before the end because I'm gonna touch it and shit. But we fucking is bad, and I'm like, damn, now I like it. But
y'all a little different. Yeah. Women, y'all are, even if it's bad, y'all are love a nigga so much that it's not bad no more.
I still fuck with you, but I'm gonna give me some dick on the side. I'm gonna give me some real dick on the side. Yeah.
So is the nigga like just a great nigga and he handle his business, you like, I still gotta go get it somewhere else?
I really wish I could sit here and lie and be like, oh yeah,
I just put up with it.
You make me feel he's such a great guy. No, I need you to beat my shit down. Like I need to feel good. Like I need to nut. Like I can't pretend. So I'ma still fuck with you. Yeah. But I'ma get Tyrone, who probably ain't got shit going, but a big ass dick who can fuck.
That be the niggas that get it for free right there.
The niggas that get it for free.
The niggas that get it for free, knocking walls down on your ass. Yeah, that
niggas
be
sick.
Like,
Tyrone had a job.
God,
or some type of
damn.
income. But yeah, I'ma cheat on you.
Damn.
So to spare you, I won't even keep it going.
So you been through this before? Huh? You cheated before? You been through this?
I've cheated before. I've cheated on a lot of.
But have you been before. Like?
Oh no, because I usually sample it first.
Okay.
And we don't go forward until it's good.
Okay.
Yeah. If I sample it and it's bad, but you a cool ass nigga, I just keep you around as a cool ass friend.
Damn.
You could probably eat my pussy here now.
You can't get no head. He can't get no head. Nothing.
That shit was bad. And when I mean bad, I mean it's probably little. Cause you can have bad look because it's little. But if you had a big dick, it can't never be bad.
For real.
You can lay there.
Are you serious? Girls be telling me, they be like, if your dick too big, I don't like it. I like a medium dick. I like this. I like that.
I don't big ass mandingo dick, but I would like a 7, 8, 9.
Girthy.
My point is, you may not got the motion in the ocean. You may not know what you're doing, but it's big enough that you can lay there and I can get off of you because your dick is big
like
enough.
A toy, like yeah.
Exactly. And you're a warm body, and I can feel you. And you may not know what you're doing, but I can still fuck on you. If your dick is little, God didn't like you.
God damn.
You was not the chosen one. Because you can't do nothing about a little dick.
Yeah. Not yet anyway. They working on it. They working on it.
You can't do nothing about a little dick.
They working on it.
You can eat pussy all day. But me personally, I'm waiting for the dick.
For real?
Yeah, ooh, that was good. Thank you, babe.
So do you get off the head? Or you
no, not really.
Nah, so that's why you need that penetration. You need that penetration. See, that's
why I can't mess with girls. I've tried it.
Yeah.
Ooh, it was good. Yeah, you licking me. I'm always waiting for the dick. And it never comes.
They don't strap you down. I
don't want a strap. I need a
You know they put that shit on?
No, they don't work for me. Because a strap is not like a real... God created men for a reason.
I be hating on bitches that fuck with straps because I be like, dog, that shit don't come. That's not fair, bitch. I'm gonna nut. Like, this shit's not gonna nut. I'm gonna nut.
And two, another thing is like a strap, those are unrealistic, like, things. Like,
do it feel unrealistic?
I don't know.
You never heard it? That's a question I'm gonna ask somebody because I be seeing some that, you know what I mean, girls that fuck with straps or whatever, and I be wondering, like, do it feel like a real dick or do it not? Like, because, you know, they got the mannequins that men can fuck.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
dick, though. I've seen them.
But I'm like, it can't feel like a real ass, though. It can't feel no real pussy, no real ass. Like,
I've never did the strap thing. Like, even with my content, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I want you to fuck with a dildo. I use dildos because I don't always have it depends on who I'm fucking with at the time, right? Yeah. I don't always have a nigga to record with. So I will use a dildo, but it's fake. I'm really faking. I'm faking. It's all fake. I cannot get off with a dildo. I can get off with a vibrator. Because it's just straight on my clip. Yeah. 2 minutes, I'm out.
Sleep. Yeah, so fuck out of here. Sleep.
But a dildo, I prefer a real dick over a dildo any day.
For real?
Yeah. It's nothing like a real dick.
Hey, look, so I guess we're not going out of style like I thought. I thought it was a wrap for us, like, because I see girls do OnlyFans content and shit like that, and I be asking, I'm like, did you really do that because you like it, or?
They acting.
I hear that, though. They tell me they be acting. I'm like, dog, this shit really a job.
When I mess with a girl, it's acting.
For real?
A girl can't do it for me. I could like a girl. I could think you pretty. I could like your booty. Like,
you attracted to girls?
I'm attracted to you, but I'm not sexually. You cannot sexually please me. Physically, you may be beautiful. I can suck your titties.
Yeah.
I can eat your pussy, all that. But I'm still waiting
for the dick. Where is it at? Yeah, where is it at? Yeah.
You cannot replace a man.
Damn.
And that's why we was created the way we was created. You cannot replace a man.
Y'all hear this?
You can't replace a man.
You cannot replace a man. Stop it. Stop trying. For real. Stop trying. And we rare. I ain't gonna hold you. Look, I be telling women all the time, right? Especially in our community, black women. Y'all gotta really think about this. When it comes to black men, you gotta consider how many black men are incarcerated that's not coming home. Then you consider how many black men aren't stable enough to have a woman or provide for a woman the way she wants to be provided for, right? Then you got to think about homosexual black men. Then you got to think of, down low black men, the death toll of black men, how often we perish, right? Then you got to consider how many black men are already married, right? A lot of them are married.
One's already taken.
Right. And then you got to consider how many got kids or they don't meet the certain standards that you already set as a woman.
That's true.
So when it really boils, right.
That's why I date younger guys sometimes too.
So when it really boils down to it, it's really like, how many men do y'all have to choose from?
We don't.
It's not a lot for y'all to choose from.
I'm 35, right? We don't.
It's not a lot, right?
I go 20s. I go 20s because people be like, oh, they young. Woo. Listen, they fresh. They coming up. They fresh. They coming up. They got dicks. Shit, they be big and everything else, like another man. They may be immature.
They already done growing,
They may be immature, but I date younger because, not all the time. I've tried older, but I do date younger because I feel like usually when a man is already like 30 plus or something like that, he's already stuck in his ways. He's already a little ran through. He's already, he like what he like.
I was running through at 25. I was already.
He like what he like already. He probably got a lot of kids, right? My kid's big, so I don't want to deal with a man with little kids. You know, nothing like that. So I really do like men with no kids, but I will take a man with kids, but they got to be a certain age. Yeah. Well, 12 plus. So younger men, they're fresh. Yeah. I can still breastfeed.
Oh. Yeah. Shit, you can breastfeed my old ass.
I'm not talking about like rape. I'm talking about 21 plus.
Nah, I feel you though. Yeah. But this my thing. When you mess with those guys, in your mind, are you seeing like, is there a potential for a real future? You think like, oh, I can really settle down with this man?
I got one.
Okay.
I got one. No, for real, I got one, and he's real mature.
Okay.
But he played college basketball, right? His daddy was in the NBA. So genetically, he does not look like a average 23-year-old. Yeah.
Because his size is.
Come on.
Yeah, I feel you.
And it was some of the best sex I ever had. No, for real. Like, and people are like, oh, he's so young. I'm like, he knew what the fuck he doing. Yeah. And he mature. So it worked. Granted, I have an 18-year-old daughter. But that don't got nothing to do with. Yeah,
I feel you.
Bruh, man. He knew what he doing.
Hey, when I was 18, turning 19, I was a troubled child, so I was bad.
What was you doing?
I was doing a lot of wild shit, right? So I was still, I got expelled in high school. I had to go back and do my year over and all that kind of shit, right? So I was 18 as a senior. So, right? So I was like, man, I'm kind of average, though. I was grown, so I'm going to the club. Yeah, I was 18, about to be 19. So I was like, I'm going to the club, right?
They thought you failed.
I go to the club and then go to school the next morning, right? Because I had got in trouble, got expelled or whatever, right? So anyway, so that's why I ended up repeating. I was the oldest fucking senior in the school, right? So I thought I was grown. I'm going to the club. I met a woman that was like 36.
Ooh, she did that shit for you.
Man, that bitch told me so much shit.
No, for real.
Oh my God.
No,
like,
for real.
Because when I was that age, I was fucking like a jackrabbit. That's what she told me. She's like, you fucking like a rabbit. Slow down.
Slow down.
She taught me about slowing down. She would like candles and shit. She'd wear them fucking silk robes and all that.
Ain't never seen no shit
Man,
like
never seen no shit. I ain't never seen matching bra and panties at that age.
Come on.
You see what I'm saying?
And the guy I'm talking about, he only date older women. He said because younger women just don't do it for me. Yeah. And so he like,
it's different.
He like, and at first I was like, you too young. Like I kept saying like, you too young. Yeah. And then he showed me his dick one day.
And you was like, you ain't that young.
Like I said, genetically, his daddy was an NBA player. I was like, nah, baby, you a grown man.
Yeah.
You was a grown man. You was a grown man. And I fucked it. We had some good ass sex.
He's still on your team?
He's still on my team.
He's still on your team?
He back.
He back.
He back.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, as a recent, he back.
For real?
He in my starting 5.
Damn.
Definitely in my starting 5.
That's crazy. You believe in polygamy? You know what?
I'm actually, that's crazy that you asked me. The other day I was like, because so listen to this. I feel like every man cheat. I hate to say it, and not, but the men that can deal with what I do, right? Because you know I'm on Onlyfans and shit. Yeah. So I feel like
I agree with you. By the way,
every man, I just feel like one woman cannot please a man fully.
Not forever.
What they say?
Not forever.
Name a bad bitch. I could show you a nigga that's tired of fucking her.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, I don't like moving in a way where it's like, oh, you risking diseases, the pH balance being off, all this fuck. So I said, okay, well, maybe I need to be in a situation where it's like, it's me, right? And it's another woman. Because I do like women, right? So I said, me, and I have the qualities.
I'm having a good night, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
And I have the qualities that he like. And then maybe another woman that maybe is good at other departments that I'm not good in. Yeah. Like for me, I ain't gonna lie, sucking dick is hard for me. I got bad gag reflexes. So she maybe suck real good dick.
Oh, we would struggle. We would have a rough relationship.
Like a stallion though.
For real.
Maybe that's not her department.
Right.
So we come together, right?
Yeah.
I like her, but I gotta like her.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I want it to be a for real thing, like a committed union. You ain't need to be out here with Mary and Tasha and Keisha. Like, you got me, you got her. I gotta like her, right? She gotta like me. We gotta mesh. And then, but he has to have the income. He has to have the dick to please both of us, right? And he has to have the respect to know that we are both your women. You cannot step outside of this. And then I could do it. I swear to God, I could do it. If those were the terms, I could do it.
Ideally, would you want y'all to be under one household?
This is the tricky part. If it's kids involved, no. I don't want to confuse the kids. Maybe like a apartment complex, right? Top, bottom. You at the top and the man in the bottom, maybe somebody at the bottom, right? Yeah. Because I don't want to confuse the kids. But the kids is grown at the house. Yeah. I would want to live. I would want to. Yeah. I got a real job, right? So I work. He worked. Maybe she sit at home. She clean the house. Yeah. She cook. Yep. If somebody want to have a baby, her, me, she take care of the kid. Like, she got to do her part.
It's that added support.
Yeah. And honestly, you should never be broke if it's three.
You should never be.
You should never be broke if it's 3. And I would personally want to be the worker. Want to go to work. I ain't sitting at home with all them kids and all that. I'm done.
But that's cool because there are women that want to be home with kids. They want to be, you know what I mean?
She would have to be the homemaker.
They thrive in that type of, under that umbrella, right? Yeah,
she
absolutely.
She would have to be the homemaker. I would go to work. Yeah. I believe if the man has the money and the dick to please both of us and support both of us, I could do it. One woman only, though. Yeah, all them 5 and 6, it gets too cliche after that. But one woman, and I have to be physically attracted to her as well, and vice versa. We got to get along. Like, we got to get along.
Yeah.
And then
it's definitely important that y'all get along. But women, what I've learned about women is that to the naked eye, what you consider attractive is not what you consider attractive when you're invested.
No, that's true.
Y'all, because you'll grow an ugly nigga in a heartbeat and be like, oh, man, you know what? He ugly, but I love that nigga.
That's true.
And
I've met dudes that wasn't physically my type, like in shape and shit. But I'm like, damn, you cool as fuck.
And then they grow on you, yeah.
And then they grow on me. And I was like, I can do a little belly.
Yeah, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
A little belly.
Hey, yeah, for sure.
If you ain't 6 feet,
yeah,
that's fuck with you.
Yeah, because you especially when you get to a certain age as well, though.
Me good.
Well, that's key. Yeah, that's key.
You treated me good. You respected me. You didn't treat me like when you on OnlyFans. A motherfucker want to treat you like a hoe, like for real. So if you court me and you treat me good and you respect me, not saying that I'm a hoe, but I am an internet hoe. I take full, you know what I'm saying? Because when you're on OnlyFans, that's just what it is. Yeah, just come with the territory. But if you treat me good, it's like, okay, yeah. I did not. You're not physically my type, but I fuck with you.
Nah, see me, I be your partner. I'm your partner, and you be a hoe when the door locked.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Be my hoe. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you know, but other than that, no, it's a respect there. But like, I asked you that question about polygamy because I believe in that.
Do you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think I could do
I believe in that.
I'm not even gonna say marriage, but it has to start somewhere. Dating,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
I believe if he brought a woman in that I liked as well, and we have to get along too. 'Cause this is some real shit. Like we gotta get along. He can't be stepping outside of this union.
Yeah.
Because you need to respect it like a relationship and a commitment. If you step outside, why are we doing this?
Right.
The whole purpose is because
to prevent you from having to do that.
Exactly. To please you in all the different areas.
The motive is to feel a level of completion. Like, all right, we complete. We got everything we need.
Yes. And I don't want my man cheating on me. Yeah. But he won't be cheating if we have another
you share your partner.
Shit, you gonna be tired fucking both of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got time to go fuck somebody else.
Yeah. I like it, like me, I've had a lot of threesomes, but it's not about threesomes for me. Mm-hmm. I like the concept of unity. I like the possibilities it brings to the table. Mm-hmm. Like when you got kids, you start to realize how demanding it is to raise kids and work. You know what I mean? And then you got goals that you want to accomplish that's personal, but you got to still go to clock in 9 hours a day.
Yeah, that's what she
you still got to do this. You still got to do that. Right. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to cook every night.
That's what she coming in.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's taking that weight off of each other.
The money funny. The money ain't going to be funny because I'm going to go to work.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to work. He going to go to work. First of all, he got to have some.
So we got 2 full-time incomes.
We got 2 full-time incomes. And we got a nanny.
Yep.
Nanny that we fuck. Yeah. And we love.
And then depending on the age of the kids, you might got 3 full-time incomes because you don't need a nanny no more.
You don't need it anymore.
Once they get to a certain age, right? You know what I mean? So it's like, and we got all grade school kids or whatever, like, cool. You know what I'm saying? We all got 3 full-time incomes. Like, and then we all got passions and goals that we want to accomplish. All right, how do we work on each other? Mm-hmm. Like, all right, cool. So this next 2 months, we're going to fix your credit. Yes. Make sure your shit on point.
And
then we're going to fix hers.
And than some old trifling ass.
Sneaking and lying.
It's too much.
Yeah, it definitely feels better than that.
I could do it.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like, that's why I mentioned the whole men being outnumbered. Because
I can't do 2 men.
No.
I can't please 2 men.
Well, 2 men can't. Two men can't lead the same woman.
No, they can't. And I feel like at some point, men are you the leader. You can't have 2 leaders.
You can't. That's what I'm saying. You can't.
It won't work that way.
Because a woman can't submit to 2 men.
Exactly. I only got 1 coochie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be tired.
You can. I mean, shit. You can throw the coochie back and forth, but the person that you are. When it comes to making a man better, you can't do that for 2 niggas at the same time. It's just not going to work like that.
Men are different. They got egos and all types of stuff. I can't do 2 men.
Yeah.
I could definitely do me and another woman.
Because y'all get so invested. Like, women get so invested. Like, if me and you start dating, right, and I say, I'm 35, my goal is...
Are you 35?
Yeah, I'm 35. So, let's say I'm 35 and I want to drop a mixtape. But if you fuck with me like that, you'll figure out a way to support that shit.
Absolutely. You my baby daddy, fucking 35.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying.
I don't mess with him like that, but I support everything he do. If you want, because he work. He take care of his shit. He take care of my son. Well,
that's what women do.
Together,
that's what women do.
But I'm sorry, I burped.
It's okay. But no, that's what y'all do. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no. So if he want to rap on the side, rap on the side. Mm-hmm. I'm not with him. I don't like him like that or nothing like that no more. We're just cool. But I've always said, like, do what make you happy. Rapping and podcasts or whatever, it's an outlet for people sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's what I'm saying. So as a woman, if you meet a man and you that devoted to his goals, because this is one of the issues I've had when I was managing models, right?
What?
Excuse me. So I would manage girls that would be really, really beautiful and very devoted to themselves and their personal goals, and we thrive in that space, right? Mm-hmm. And then along comes a man.
And then everything changed. No,
everything changed.
I know it do.
They meet a man.
Yep.
They like him.
Yep.
They fuck him.
That's me.
Now he's her boyfriend.
Yep.
He has goals.
Yep.
Now she wants to put her time, energy, and money into his goals.
You forget about yourself.
You forget about yourself.
All the content and shit.
And I'm saying to them, yo, don't forget, you still need to do this. Yep. Well, he don't really want me to do that no more. Well, I don't really have to do that no more. I don't really like doing that no more. And it's like, yo, did you stop because of him? Or did you stop because you just didn't want to do it? Because before him, you was doing this shit full time. 9
times out of 10, it's because of him. Like
it's
me,
because of him.
If I get off OnlyFans right now, it would be because somebody came in and said, but this is the thing. It's a catch-22. You got to be putting up the money that I make on there.
Yeah.
So whatever I make on there, you have to be providing that for me to get off. Because if you don't provide that, that's my way of living comfortably.
Yeah.
If you don't provide that, then I'm basically saying I'm getting off for this relationship. And I do want love, don't get me wrong, but love don't pay no bills.
I'm gonna say this though. I don't agree with that.
What?
Don't do that.
I would never get off. I wouldn't get off because I still have to take care of myself. If we don't work out, now I done got off. I done lost my fan base.
You lost all that shit. Another broad came and took your whole audience.
You gotta be saying, I'm finna marry you. You don't need that shit no more. Get off of there. And then I will. But you have to be saying, I'm about to marry you.
Let him marry you
take
first.
Care of you.
Let him marry you first.
Absolutely. Other than that, I always tell people, like, I've dated people that was like, I just can't do it. I get that, and I respect that. You want a wholesome woman, and you don't want your woman showing her pussy on the internet. So
that's cool too. But it's a nigga that don't mind as well.
But it's a man somewhere that may not mind.
Yeah.
And when it happens, these dudes are not saying, I'm gonna give you the money that you make on that.
They don't. They just want you to stop.
You want me to stop for your personal feelings, but I still got bills to pay.
Right, and that's the problem that I see. That's what I'm saying. Like, I see that problem with women all the time, where it's like y'all are thriving in a space. Like, you really get into the bag. Like, you getting this money, and you elite in your space where you at. You one of the top ones, and then you stop because the nigga don't like it no more. Well, and it's like, if you stop it for a nigga that's not your husband, not your baby father, not this, not that, but you like him that much and you scared to lose him, so you stop.
But you have to think about it this way too, Touch, because sometimes, like, it's the age too, right? A woman just want to be loved, right?
Yeah,
you really just want to be loved.
That's your nature.
And so naturally, it's like, but he loved me, and he said this. So naturally, being on OnlyFans is hard. Like, people think it's like, oh, you just, that bitch, she getting a bag.
Yeah,
it's really hard.
Yeah, it's a full-time job for sure.
I know. I'm doing it for money. I don't know. I'm not doing it for clout.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it to be popular. I'm doing it because it's easier. Like, I have a full-time job, but it makes my life comfortable.
Yeah.
I could just work.
It's that extra cushion.
Thank you.
Yeah,
it makes my life comfortable. But it's lonely. If nobody love you for real, if nobody really is fucking with you, like, I can't do that. It's lonely. It's real lonely.
Yeah, but life could be lonely though.
Yeah, but
just having your full-time job and going home by yourself could be lonely. But you had a man that
come along and he love you. He's showing you like he really love you, and he said all you gotta do is just stop doing that. Love will make you do. But
you met me on this term, sir.
Yeah, but now I love you, and I don't want you doing that no more. I want you to work.
Listen,
I want you to work. I want us to come together. I want us to make some money. Like, I cannot lie. If I really had a man that really loved me, he wants to marry me, maybe I'm 35, but I'm fertile as fuck. If he want to have a baby or something, shit like that, I would stop. I would stop because love, to me, love is more important than me making a bag. Okay, we gonna figure it out, right? We gonna figure it out, but I'd rather die like with somebody loving me, really loving me, than just being like some OnlyFans bitch.
So let me ask you the question. Let me ask you this question now. You do OnlyFans because you want to or because you have to?
I do it because I need to. I've acquired a lifestyle that it requires.
So do you now? You don't want to do it?
If I had somebody that was like bringing in the income that I make, I would get off of it tomorrow.
Okay.
I don't do it for fun.
Okay.
I just love showing my titties.
All right, that's cool. But the person that you're on camera with is a person that you're intimate with in real life, right? For sure. Right. So being on camera together is just as natural as doing it in real life. Mm-hmm. So if you meet a man, right? Let's say hypothetically, me and you start dating, right? Okay. We dating, and I say, look, you don't have to do it because I bring this income, you bring that income.
No.
But
are you bringing in the income that I make? Are you gonna give it to me every month?
All right, let's say Let's say I am.
Okay.
Right? Let's say I am.
Get off.
But in reality, if you're in a relationship with someone, they're not gonna pay you to not do it.
No, right? But you need to make my life.
If I have enough to supplement it where we can maintain the same lifestyle, right? Okay, cool. But then what if I say to you, but you don't have to stop? Would you stop?
Because that's more money, right? That's more money for us.
Don't we want that?
No, I wouldn't stop.
Okay, so ideally,
unless you said
I'm asking you to, right? Unless I'm asking you to.
If you ask me to, I swear to God, I will stop.
Okay.
Nobody listen. Touch. Nobody really wants to be on OnlyFans. Nobody's like, oh, I'm for the clout.
I mean, it depends on the money you get.
But they do it because that's their livelihood. That's how they make their money. That's
Right.
how they live. That's how they buy their Chanel and their Louis. And some people really care about the material. For me, it's to maintain a comfortable lifestyle.
Okay.
It's not so I can buy Louis and Chanel and flex and go out the country and be this like.
I get that.
Because it makes my life way more comfortable than a regular job.
So if I'm your guy and I say to you, this is what I make, and you say that's suitable. That's the man you kind of man I want, right? That's suitable. This is what I make, and this is what you make, and we
with my regular job or
with your regular job first, right? Okay, cool, we good with that, and then we say, well, this shit, you make this X amount of dollars with OnlyFans, that's a third income, and we can contribute to that together, right? We don't have to stop it, right? So wouldn't it be ideal to be with a man that will be okay with you doing it versus a man that's saying you need to stop it?
Oh, yeah.
Because if you had the choice, a man that says, no, it's cool for us to do that.
Me personally, I prefer a man that's okay with it.
Yeah.
Because you never know. Anything could happen. This is an extra income.
It's an extra income.
For us. Not just me, right? For us. So.
And it keep your sex life healthy as well because in relationships, a lot of times we lose, you know.
I think it's fun, too.
Yeah.
I think it's fun.
I bet.
I think it's fun. I'm gonna keep. I personally would like to do it. Now I do it because I do make money, but this shit fun. Like you only got one life.
It's yours. It's yours to do with it
and then people
as
be like,
you will.
oh well, you this, you that. Like we all gonna die.
Yeah.
We all gonna die.
And the shit y'all judging me for, you doing some other shit.
Nobody gonna be like, oh my God, Black Beauty D she was an OnlyFans girl. When I die, right, 100 years from now, ain't nobody gonna give a fuck. That I was on
not a fuck at all. Not a fuck to give. And then on top of that, they like their own freaky shit in private. You know what I'm saying?
They're not gonna give a fuck.
It's not what you do. It's just that it's hard.
Yes,
they have a hard time accepting that is public.
You know what's funny? Whenever like I comment a lot on like IG and stuff, and so the first thing they say when I leave a comment that they may not agree with, they be like, "We can't listen to her. She on OnlyFans."
What the fuck do that mean?
Does that mean I'm uneducated? No, I'm a sexy freaky bitch. I'm a smart freaky bitch. Like that don't mean I'm
and
a
my
whore.
bag deeper than yours. So what's up?
No, for real. Like that don't mean I'm a whore. And honestly, I'm educated. Like I graduated with honors. Like I got a real job. Like, but my job does not pay for my lifestyle. It pays bills. It pays rent. Right? It pays car notes, but it doesn't pay for all
for the
other
extra.
shit.
Yeah.
Hell,
to be able to live and enjoy life.
It
pay to get by, but I want to enjoy life as well. Like I don't want to just
now
you know
I
what I
quit
mean?
my job and full time just like I want to be a full time porn star. That don't work for me though. To me, I gotta be more than an OnlyFans bitch. Now I am on there, but I just couldn't be comfortable unless I'm making like more than maybe 30, like 20,000 a month, right? I couldn't be comfortable just being an OnlyFans girl. Like I need to do more.
You could do a good 50 a month.
No, I could.
You could do a good 50 a month. I promise you could.
Like, but it's like, even for my kids, right?
Yeah.
I want them to see that mama, she works. She get up every day. She go to work. She work hard. She take care of us. Like, I don't want to just take the easy way out and solely be an OnlyFans.
You know what my problem is?
I need to do something else. Because to me, if I do something else, mentally, I feel better.
Yeah. I struggle with the fact that sex is so frowned upon.
It is. We look like hoes. They call you a hoe. I'm not even a hoe, but they call me a hoe. So naturally, I have to be like, yeah, I'm an internet hoe. Because I'm an internet hoe.
I hate it because I remember being a kid, right? I remember being a kid, and I remember getting Jordans. I remember getting Jabot jeans. No.
Okay.
Let me explain to you. I remember getting Jordans and Jabot jeans and, you know what I mean, all type of shit, Avorexes and all that stuff. Like, I remember living a certain type of lifestyle that was afforded to us, and that shit was funded through drugs.
Yeah.
A lot of us had mamas that dated drug dealers.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Right? Ain't nobody ever said, oh, it's wrong. I don't want this drug money. I don't want these Jordans because it come from drug money. Like, we didn't give a fuck about none of that.
All you knew was you got some new Jordans.
That's it. That's all that mattered to us.
Yeah.
And we knew it. I seen it. I seen, you know what I mean? The shit. I seen paraphernalia. I seen these things growing up.
Your mama was doing
I
shit
knew what it
too.
was. Right. But these were the men she dated. My mama ain't date no 9-to-5 niggas.
It's
I love
too
my mom
slow.
to death, but she
It's
didn't
too
date no
slow.
9-to-5
It's
niggas.
slow.
She dated niggas that was getting to the bag.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of times these niggas they will rotate because one to go to jail and then you don't see him for some years and then you see him again or whatever, right? This real life. Yeah. This is what we grew up with in the black community. So a lot of us, if not you directly, somebody you know, somebody you related to was in a relationship with a drug dealer, especially if you were 80s, 90s baby. Like,
I don't have no problem with drug dealers.
Right, but none of us did. We still don't.
I know.
We still don't. Niggas sell fentanyl right now and we don't judge them.
I prefer a 9-to-5 guy.
Right.
But that's just me. Only because I feel like when you work a 9-to-5, you go to work, right? You come home, you tired.
Yeah.
You ain't got time to be by. You ain't got time to be in the club. You ain't got time to be texting bitches. You don't have time to do all of that. So you could be more about me and your job.
Yeah.
Drug dealers, they got a lot of time on their hands. And them
And a lot of money on their hands.
Yeah, but them the ones that be like, they be cheating. They are different than a 9-to-5 guy.
Yeah.
They got way more time on their hands. They can move how they want to move.
Right.
So I personally would
but you
prefer
can
a 9-to-5
you could meet a drug dealer nigga that's a good nigga too though.
Well, if I met one of those, then I would take them.
Right. So, but that's what I'm saying.
Right
So
up.
it's like we never judge no man for selling drugs. I ain't never heard nobody see a nigga pull down a block in the Benz and be like, get out of here with that Benz, nigga. You only got that from selling drugs.
I'll fuck a scamming dude.
But why we do
I
that to
don't wanna be with
women?
him.
You get what I'm saying? Why we do it to women though? If you pull up in the Benz and the nigga say to you, or somebody say to you, oh, you only got that because you naked on the internet. We don't say that to the drug dealers.
No, we don't. We don't.
And the drug dealers rob, shoot, kill, steal, do whatever they got to do, right?
Not all of them.
Not all of them, but we know this to be like a trait in our community, right?
Yeah.
What do OnlyFans, who does it hurt? Doing OnlyFans, who does it hurt?
Honestly, it don't hurt.
How many
I don't think it
niggas,
hurt
how many
nobody.
people, how many black people in jail from doing OnlyFans?
Nobody.
How many
Honestly,
black
you
people
know-
in the
you
grave
know
from
my
doing
real thing?
OnlyFans?
I'm contributing to society.
You pay taxes on this money.
I pay taxes. I filed on my taxes. I feel like I'm contributing because all sex workers, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what it is. At the end of the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're a sex worker. If there were no sex workers, man, it'd be a boring ass.
Man,
What
what?
you gonna beat off to? I can't beat off the thoughts. I don't know about nobody else.
Don't say beat off.
I
They're gonna think you
cannot-
gotta listen.
Well, you know, man, I can't masturbate to thoughts. I need to see.
Me too. I
some
gotta see.
porn.
Yeah, I've been watching porn since 13. I started beating off on Victoria's Secret catalogs.
Right. So
and I graduated.
My thing is, everybody got a job. If everybody is the boss, who gonna be the worker?
Yeah.
Nobody's
Right.
gonna be working.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm contributing. When I do this, I'm contributing to this man's
Yeah.
fantasy.
You motivating the nigga
I'm
to go to work
motivated
tomorrow.
Get up and go to work tomorrow.
He need more money. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, that's real life. Like, that. Think about it. Before we became an established society,
Yeah.
when we was in
It
huts.
was prostitutes in the Bible.
I already know.
It was called Jezebel.
I already know. Listen, because we got to understand the desire of man and the desire of women.
Yeah.
Women want to be provided for and taken care of.
Absolutely.
Security, structure. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, all right, cool. Like, if you want me to protect you, what are you offering me in return? You can't protect me.
Nah,
So you offer me a fantasy, or you offer me a fantasy fulfilled rather, and that's cool. I'm willing to die about it now. You know what I mean? Because that's what the wars and fucking villages would go on. You know what I mean? Shit like that. When fathers was fucking bartering their daughters off for cattle and gold and rice and wheat and all that shit, it was like the prettier your daughter was, the more you would get in return for her.
People will talk shit about OnlyFans, but you never know. Let's say you and your nigga and y'all he in a tough time. He lose his job.
Yeah.
That's when my pussy come.
Man,
come
go get
in.
that. Man.
That's when my titties come into play. Cause I'm gonna make sure we straight. Like, I'm gonna get on the internet. I'm gonna show my titties. We gonna fuck on here. Like, we're gonna get some money. We're never gonna.
I'm gonna hold the fucking camera. You hear me?
You hear me?
I'm gonna hold the
just
camera.
be
We are
broke.
fucking. We gonna eat. We gonna eat.
We gonna eat. And I'm gonna do that because I love you that much. I'm gonna make sure we still straight.
Yeah, we straight. But I got us.
Yes.
I got us.
Yes.
Till you back up, I got us.
Until you get
And that's
back
all
up,
I'm saying.
I may give you the money so you can flip it and flip it again and flip it again.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, yo. Yeah. It's like we don't judge men for nothing when it comes to getting money.
No, for real.
There's nothing that men are judged for when it comes to getting money. We always say is he taking care of his family, he doing what he got to do to get the money, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. We don't judge us for nothing in our community.
No, it's true.
So why we judge women?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know why they.
That's all I'm saying. It's like, damn, we judge these women because, like you said, don't no woman really want to have to do that shit.
No.
So if she had a husband or a supportive baby father, or if she had a man that really had, his shit together, a lot of these women wouldn't be doing this shit. A lot of your favorite porn stars and a lot of your favorite entertainers and all that shit,
man, listen,
strippers and all that shit, they came from them struggling first.
And my parents was just rich. I would not be on OnlyFans.
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody is on OnlyFans showing their pussy and doing all that because they just want to. Now some people do like attention. I do. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
like
but for the most part,
but it's for money. It's all.
Yeah,
money
even before OnlyFans, when we was going to the strip club,
Backpage,
right, Backpage and all that, right. These girls are not signing up to go do this. They're not paying a tip out every night. They're not getting a pimp and doing all this stuff because they want to. They're doing it because they have to. If they had somebody that was supporting them,
that's why I don't
they
judge
wouldn't be
nobody.
doing it.
I swear to God, that's why I don't judge nobody. I'm like, you don't know what this girl been through. You don't know if she was in foster care. Like, you really don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
What this girl done been through.
Right.
So,
or who she got to feed, or why she. Or what's her why?
Exactly.
We don't never care about a person's why.
No, I don't judge nobody.
All we ever care about is what they're doing. Like, oh, you're doing this and you're doing that. We never care why they do it.
Nah, I care. I pay attention to that. I don't judge nobody. I feel like however you get your money, as long as you ain't hurting nobody, you ain't killing nobody. Get your money.
Yeah.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
I'm with that. Let me ask you this. What's attractive about a man to you? What do you require from a man? What's attractive?
I like a man that get money, right? He's a provider. Not just get money, but he can provide.
Mm-hmm.
Like he can provide physically. He can fuck me good. Fuck me real good, make me come. Eat my pussy real good. Like, I like that. Yeah.
You like big, tall niggas, like you said, athletic?
I'm not really like, I used to. I used to really be into, like, this physical fit dude that was, like, a tall. I don't care about that. Because I recently was in a situation and he was not physically fit. He was not over 6 feet. But he treated me so good. Like, he treated me so good. And that made me, you silly, and that made me be like, what? All this time I'm sitting over here like worrying about a nigga physical attributes, and he come along and he just changed everything for me.
There's men out here that'll do that. For real. There's men out here that'll do that.
Because the physical fit ones and the sexy and the fine, they was not doing it like he was doing it. So I was like, yeah. It changed my whole
woke your ass up, huh? Woke your ass up.
I was like, okay.
I love that for you.
Look,
yeah,
I be rubbing his belly and shit.
Yeah, that's all I want. Just rub my belly a little bit. I ain't picky.
He fuck me good. Yeah. Like, okay, he treat me like a queen.
It's a nurturing type thing. Yeah,
physical fit.
Niggas that know that the attention on them is different. When a nigga feel like, you know what I mean?
So now I don't have a type no more. I used to, but I don't have a type no more.
No, I feel you on that. I don't know. I can't say that because
he just can't be ugly.
I feel you.
Okay, it's different. Bad teeth. I don't like bad teeth.
I grew up. I always been a big nigga, right? That's been my whole life. Yeah.
What you consider a big nigga? You ain't that big.
Me, but that's how I feel, right? I'm just
what we call thick.
But I never had a problem with women. I always got women.
You probably was smooth with it.
Big smooth nigga. Big smooth nigga. Yeah.
From, huh?
But yeah, I get it. She knows some shit. She did some research around these parts. Listen. Yeah. But I don't know. So I never really, like, some people like, oh, your self-esteem might be tied into certain things. With me, I always thrived in that space. So I always was like, nah, they like me for that. Like, cool. So, but I've always known how to treat women. You know what I mean? I've always been respectful. Whether it's a good situation, bad situation, I treat them with respect.
Okay, I think niggas that is not as physically fit treat women better.
You think so? Mm-hmm. I think so.
I feel like, because I'm not saying you like necessarily insecure about your weight or nothing like that, but I feel like you got to do a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because you ain't just.
You just got to move a little different. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You gotta do a little bit more.
That's true.
That's why I kind of like, as of the last maybe 2 years, I've been swaying my taste. Because I've noticed
as you should.
that the guys that I was physically attracted to, they not treat me good.
Yeah.
They didn't treat me good.
Yeah.
They thought they was a prize.
That's the problem. You don't really want a nigga thinking like that. Yeah, you don't.
I mean,
I
want to, and I want to still like, you know what I'm saying? Be nice. I spend money on. I spend money on you if I like.
For real?
No, for real. Like that.
So you're not selfish?
Hell no.
I mean, a lot of women is selfish.
No, if I like you, I'm gonna buy you stuff. I'm gonna surprise you. You gonna get packages all the time, like dead ass. Like I do that because I want you to know, like I appreciate everything you do for me. Because I want you to stop. I want us to mutually do it. Don't get your dick all hard.
I'm over here struggling. What?
I do. It's random. I'll send you random gifts.
Yeah.
Good morning, lunch on me. I do that because I really want to. I feel like men don't get appreciated enough from a woman of my supposed like caliber, right?
Yeah.
It's always take.
Yep.
Take.
And it's the expectation that's what she's gonna take.
And then you naturally feel like, oh, I got a bad bitch, so I gotta. So for me, it's like I wanna court you too. I want you to know that.
Damn, you right. Yep.
I want you to know that I appreciate everything you do for me, and I want you to feel how you make me feel because I don't want it to stop. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
No, dude, no, you absolutely right. That's and we don't. I can't say every man. I don't know other cultures or ethnicities, but for black men, we don't really know what love is or how to show it or feel it. We struggle.
I got one of my little booze. Like when we sleep and shit. Like when I get too like, sometimes I'll be drunk and shit too. But when I get too like, I start kissing his back and I'm like, ooh, I'm in it. Like rubbing on him and shit, he get uncomfortable. Yeah. I'm like, why does that make you uncomfortable? I'm just trying to love on you.
We not used to that nurturing shit. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this, right?
I'm a nurturer though. Naturally, I want you to feel good.
Think about this. I'm gonna tell you this, right? I grew up with a single mom. Oh. Right? Okay. 2 younger sisters in my household. Mm-hmm. My dad had other kids, right? But just in my household, it was me as the oldest and 2 younger sisters. Yeah. My mom worked full time my entire life, right? Right. So she be long hours and all that kind of shit, right? And she had me young. She had me at 17. So she still wanted to enjoy her life as a younger, right? So
you didn't get enough love.
I don't know if I didn't get enough, but what I identified as love, other people might have identified as something else. And I say that because being a rebellious child, doing shit, getting into trouble or whatever like that, right? I didn't know that my mom loved me until I seen her cry. Oh, okay. Listen, until I seen her cry, till I seen her upset with me, till I seen her hurt by decisions that I made, hurt by mistakes that I made. That's when I'm like, damn, I really hurt my mom. She really loves me. Now I say that to say this, right? You take that and then you transition into relationships as an adult male. Yeah. And you'll have a woman that love you and treat you good, but you don't identify that as love until you see her hurt. Until you hurt for me, I don't even know that you love me. And a lot of men go through that where we'll not purposely, but almost indirectly hurt you. And that's when we realize that we love y'all. Think about that. Think about past relationships that you've been in. Okay. Where men have hurt you, and then after they hurt you, they want to get it right. They want to do better. They want to change. They want to do this. Because it took for me to see that I broke you. Okay. Like, you was that invested in me? Yeah. You cared that much about me? Yeah. You know what I mean? But we don't see that as boys because we don't recognize the love. Now, also considering the fact that there's no male in the household, I never had an experience of seeing a man nurture my mom or love my mom properly.
I come from a 2-parent household, but I never felt. You know what I mean? Like I don't come from a 2-parent household. I have a stepmom and my real dad. Mm-hmm. But they just wasn't like, I love you, parents, right?
But did you get to see them work together?
Yes, but see, that's why my dynamic, like even though I'm on Onlyfans,
it shapes you.
Stuff, my dynamic is so different.
It shapes you.
I know what love looked like. So people be like, why would you expect a man to treat you like this or do this? Because I know what real love look like. I really do. So, like, to me, like, OnlyFans and shit, that's a hustle. Yeah. But outside of that, I want real love. Like, because I know what it's supposed to look like. So I can't take a trick. I can't take a pill.
Yeah.
I need a man.
Yeah.
I need a real man that really love me.
But see, you can't take it because you had a father.
I do. I have a father.
Now, there's a lot of women
That's true.
that didn't have a male
That's
figure
true.
or father. So they
And
turn.
I'm a daddy's girl.
Right. So who do they turn to? They turn to a man that'll promise that role.
I feel like I do that sometimes because my daddy never told me he loved me. I mean, he was there. He's present. But I feel like a lot of me, sometimes I'm just like, if a man like treat me really good, I'm like.
Why you think he didn't tell you he loved you? Do you think he was told he was loved?
No, I don't think so.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think so. I know he loved me.
You see how this shit work?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know he loved me though, but he never told me.
I struggle with that in relationships.
It's hard for him.
With women.
Yeah.
They struggle with me showing that I care because I care, but I show it through labor. I show it through what I contribute as off my back, the sweat off my back.
Is it monetary?
A lot of times it's monetary.
Can you show it without monetary?
It's hard for me. It's not hard for me, but it's hard for them to feel like it's love.
Okay.
Because I'll be like, all right, cool. Maybe it's not a monetary act, but it might be me doing something for you.
Okay.
It might be like, I put something together for you, or I went somewhere with you, or I did this because I knew this was something that you wanted to accomplish.
Women appreciate
right?
stuff like that, though.
Yeah, but it's like catch that, my bad. Yeah, but women also want to be told, I love you.
No, for real.
You're beautiful. And that's.
I love to hear that shit.
Yeah, it was good. But that's my issue where it's like,
Why is it so hard to tell a woman you love her?
It's not hard for me to tell her. It's just hard for me to show emotions. Okay. My emotions are showed because that's how my mom showed it.
Here's $300.
Yeah, that's how my mother showed it. My mom wasn't no hugger, kisser.
Like, here's $300. Yeah, like, he love me.
So we'll thrive. We'll do good.
Yeah, I'm like, he love me.
But there's women that
he worked hard for this money. He gave it to me.
That's what I'm saying. That's how I feel.
He love me, but
I broke my back to give you this. Here, take it.
I
do whatever the fuck you want with it.
I think he love me. Because when a man don't give me no money, I feel like he don't love me.
See,
I feel like he don't like me. I feel like I'm just some bitch to him. That he just fucking on. He don't like me for real.
Yeah, I can understand that too.
Because not that money is everything, but to me, that's something you worked hard for.
Yes, that's what men. Yeah, that's what we do as men. Because you know what I mean. Like my dad wasn't around. My grandfather was around, and my grandfather showed us love through spoiling us. So I'm a spoiler. I'll spoil you. I'll give you anything. I'll spend whatever, do all that shit, right? But to me, that's me telling you I love you. My granddad ain't say I love you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We didn't hug. We didn't do that kind of stuff. Like, so it's like I don't necessarily do that now. Like I could be in a whole relationship with you and I might not hug you every day. And that might become a problem after a while because it's like you're not hugging me enough. But I like affection too. But I'm doing all of this. Is what I'm thinking.
Give a woman affection. Women are emotional beings.
Yeah.
You have to give a woman. If a man don't like touch me, or like if a man don't nut, I feel like he don't like me for real.
How could he not nut?
I'm just saying it's sometimes say you drunk or some shit, the motherfucker just want to work in that night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna think about that shit all night. Like damn, he ain't nut.
Better get it back next night.
No, I'm gonna think about it like shit when he wake up, like cause. Why you didn't nut? I'm gonna think you ain't like me for. You don't like me for real. Like I hate to say that, but I associate love with like sex some way. Yeah, like sex. Like if you nut and I make you feel good and you make noises and shit when you nut, I'm like, oh, he love me.
That's because you're a woman.
Yeah.
I say that because no.
I'm damn near. If say we had sex regularly, and you regularly did not nut, I would be done with you.
Okay.
Because you don't like me. Sure. I don't please you. I don't make you happy.
Let me ask you a question. As a woman, what do you provide to a man?
Damn, that's fucked up. But see, I do stuff. Love. I'm gonna provide love. I care. That's kind of like the same thing. Sex. I'm definitely gonna fuck you.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be there for you. Like I'm a type of woman. Say you fall right. You fall flat, and maybe you not getting no money for real.
Mm-hmm.
I sell pussy for a nigga. Mm-hmm. No, for real, like dead ass. Like if that's gonna help you get back jugging or whatever, so you can flip it.
Right.
I sell pussy for you. Like I will do my part so that you can be great. Mm-hmm. Like, if I really love you. Now, if you just some nigga I fuck with, I'm not doing all this shit.
Okay.
But if I love you, like I'm gonna make sure you good. Maybe you down right now, and I can provide.
Right.
I'm gonna do that.
But that's not an everyday thing. That's not what you have to do.
No, it's not.
Not in order for us to, start a relationship.
And honestly,
right?
I couldn't tell you what I could do for men daily. I don't think I'm like a wife. I've never thought I was a wife.
What do you think you are?
Really, really, really good girlfriend.
So you don't want to get married?
I think it's a lot of pressure.
I think so too.
I think it's way too much pressure, and I know I can't give you wife right now. I don't know if I can ever give you wife, to be honest. I think wife is a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I ask you that because my thought process, and I know a lot of men who think this way probably might not admit it publicly or whatever.
I can give you wife if it's polygamy. That's what I was trying to tell you. Because I got a partner now. It's pressure all by myself. Just being wife, I can do. If it's another woman, I can give you wife.
Yeah, I feel you. It's tough. It's tough when you think about it because women, you can ask 10 women the same question. 9 of them might have an answer for you. Like, what do you want from a man? 9 of them can tell you what they want and what they require, right? But then those same 9 women can't necessarily tell you what they provide for a man.
That's true.
Right? And it's because they're not necessarily groomed or taught to feel like they need to provide something to a man, right? So that's a disconnect.
You know what's bad? When you say what you can provide for a man, the first thing that comes to my mind is sex. And I hate to say that.
So that's
what comes to my mind is sex because that's all I know that what men really.
So let's get into the psychology of that.
I hate to say.
Let's get into the psychology of that. The reason I asked you that question is because
I'm submissive, but
sex
is the first thing.
But that's natural.
Yeah.
That's why you thought it, because it's natural.
It's natural.
For women. And I say that because most women that you ask, what do you provide for a man? The first thing that comes to their mind, whether they say it or they don't, they think physical. Like, I will fuck him or I'll sex him and he'll love me for this, right? So women equate a lot of their worth into their physical, into sex. What can I do for this man sexually? So that's why if a man steps out on a woman sexually, she feels so insecure about it because now I'm threatened.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? I'm threatened. Like if me and you in a relationship and you go have sex with another man, I might not feel threatened. I might be upset, but I'm not threatened. Now if another man has more money than me as a man, now I'm threatened.
To be a provider.
That's what we equate our worth to.
Yes.
Right. So our worth as men is tied into what we can provide, finances, right? Mm-hmm. A woman's worth is tied into what she can do as far as giving birth, having your child, giving you a legacy, and sexing you.
Money. I don't even want to fuck him.
That's it.
It's not sexy to me. It turns me off. My pussy don't get wet for a broke nigga. Like, it just don't get wet. You may be the best man spiritually, you know what I'm saying, physically, but if you financially don't have no money, I feel like your priorities is fucked up. You the last thing you should be worried about.
Yeah.
Is some pussy.
But see, this is where we run into the issue of so many women, well, not so many, shit. Then y'all might judge me for it, but the bulk of our women in society, want a man that's financially stable.
Absolutely.
Men that know they're financially stable want multiple women.
Absolutely.
Because they know they can afford to do so. Right. And then it's like, so as a woman, it's like you can't, you want to be able to say, but it's very difficult to put your foot down on a man when he's a breadwinner. If he got money and he makes a lot of money, it's very difficult to say, well, you make all this money and only spend it on me. Yeah.
If a man got money, I swear to God,
any woman would. Any woman would.
Shit.
Y'all not taking shit off no broke nigga.
I'm out the door.
Y'all not taking shit off a broke nigga.
You can sit around here in the house and shit, but I'm going outside.
Yeah.
And then every time we get into it, you know what you're going to be?
What, a broke
ass.
Yeah.
Broke ass.
You're going to act like it, right?
Fucking broke
You're going to treat him like that.
But because as a man, to me, you're supposed to be a provider. So if you can't, and I know this is not right, but if you can't provide, and it's really just coming from a point of emotion when you get into it with somebody. That's the first thing you're going to say to a man, you broke ass.
So let me ask you this question. So if I know, if I'm a man, well, I am a man, you're a woman, and we're dealing with each other.
Definitely a woman.
Right? And I know that this is your thought process. If I'm broke, all right, if I'm broke, she going to treat me like a broke ass nigga.
Definitely
right?
Not purposely,
so
but
if I'm up, right? If I'm up and I got a bag,
I'm going to treat you like an up nigga.
I should be able to do what the fuck I want because I know that if I wasn't up, you would treat me like anything anyway.
And it sucks, but you know what's crazy? I'm going to let you do what you want. I'm going to let you do what you want because you're a provider.
This might be the girl of my dreams, bro. God damn.
No, for real, because
she gets it.
You a provider.
You get it.
I'm gonna let you do what you want, because now when I say do what you want, it's a level of respect you still gotta have.
Yeah.
But meaning is like you
ain't gonna come home and I'm gonna be in the bed fucking the bitch and like shut up, you know what I mean? Yeah, I ain't gonna do all that.
But oh, he cheated on me.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm so mad. I want to leave this nigga. I'm probably not gonna leave you.
Most of the time, y'all don't even know a nigga cheat because y'all going looking for it.
And I'm probably not gonna leave you because you still a provider. Like, I'm gonna leave you and go do what? Get Tyrone, broke ass Tyrone.
And what he gonna do?
Cheat on me too. And he gonna cheat on me broke. I'd rather take the nigga that's gonna cheat on me with some money than the nigga that's gonna cheat on me broke.
Oh Lord, you saying some shit?
Both cheat.
You saying some shit, but that's what I'm saying.
I'm comfortable while you cheating, though.
Right, but it's only cheating because that's what we title it.
Yeah.
But in reality, that's what men do. That's the male species.
No, I know it. I told you, I think every man cheat.
We ain't never turned Animal Planet on. It was like that lion cheating on his wife.
Nope.
We ain't never said that shit.
Because he's the king of the jungle. And
right.
He's doing his job.
Yeah, we don't say that about nothing else but our species, right?
For real.
Like we don't say, oh, this whale cheated on his wife, or no, it doesn't matter, and nothing.
You gotta be providing to be able to move like that.
Yeah, you're not about to move in on a lion pack and fuck with his. You know what I mean? He's gonna protect. He's you know what I'm saying? Or the silverback gorilla fuck every woman in the tribe.
Yeah.
But you're not about to come in there and hurt nobody.
Right.
Every child in this tribe is his. Every cub in this tribe is his. So that's how. It's just the nature of man. No, that's all I really be trying to tell people. It's like, yo, it's not to be malicious. It's not to hurt nobody. It's the nature of man.
But women are emotional beings, so naturally you're gonna be sad about it. You're gonna feel some type of way. You're gonna be hurt.
It's an insecurity.
It is.
You're hurt because it's an insecurity.
Because you went and you slept with this woman. What did she have that I didn't have?
Yeah, and the fear that this woman might take my man.
She gonna take my man.
He might go be with her.
So that's when I tell you that I'm cool with polygamy, because my fear is this woman could take my man. Don't take my man. Mm-hmm. Just bring her home.
Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna tell you a secret.
Just bring her home and we can all be together.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you a secret.
All your needs can be met.
If that's your mindset as a woman, a man not gonna leave you.
And
because your mindset, your mindset. Every woman don't have that mindset.
I'm 35 now, and I think I'm like, maybe I just need to be in a situation where it's another woman, because we're gonna tire your ass out.
Yeah, absolutely, as you should.
Be out here fucking around.
Yeah, but
you got 2 bitches to fuck.
It's that.
You got 2 pussies to eat.
It's that freedom.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like, say for instance,
and I'm not stressing you out. I'm not hounding you every fucking day.
Yeah.
You may want to fuck her tonight. Cool. Like I for me, it's you stepping outside of whatever we got. That's what bothers me.
You got any pets?
No.
You ever had a dog?
No, I can't do pets.
All right.
I can't get up early enough to go walk them and shit.
Yeah, I struggle with it. But I ask you that because, right, if you live in an apartment, small confined area, and you got a dog, and you take that dog outside and you let it off the leash, typically
gonna run wild.
He gonna run fucking wild.
He's been in the house all fucking day.
He been cooped up, no space, no freedom.
Yeah.
You got a dog, you got a big backyard, space and all that.
Can't wait to get in the fucking house.
Man, he like, let me the fuck in. I'm sick of being out here. You see what I'm saying?
He can't, and that's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's the concept. That's it right there.
I can't do the cheating, but I can do the commitment if it's another woman, because we gonna tire you out enough that you ain't gotta be outside doing all that extra shit.
That's what I'm saying. So you feel like you're a submissive woman?
I do. I feel like I am.
What is submission? Like, what do you classify that as?
Submissive is like, I'm gonna submit to you, right? Mm-hmm. For instance, if I know you like your back rub, I'm gonna rub your back. Mm-hmm. If I know you like your dick sucked a certain kind of way, I'm gonna do it that way. I didn't let niggas piss on me. I don't know what it is about it, but something about it. Oh, I want to piss on you. Okay, golden shower, like piss on me. It's not even that bad. It's not that I like it, but if it's something that you like, if that's whatever that's gonna do for you, that's how I am. That's what I think submission is. Whatever that's gonna do for you, I'm gonna do it because I want to make you happy. Like I want to be the end all be all. I want to be like, if we break up and we're done, you like, damn, I miss that bitch.
Yeah.
I miss that bitch.
Yeah, I feel. That's what. Yep.
And so that's just what submissive is to me. I'm gonna fulfill all your needs. But in return, you have to give me what I need too. It can't just be all about you. Like, you got to give me what I need in order for me to submit. I can't submit to a man that don't do shit for me.
What do you need at this present time, at your age, as a woman? What do you need from a man? Stability.
I ain't got to worry about how my bills gonna get paid. I ain't got to worry about like how I'm gonna eat. I ain't got to worry about wanting this perfume or this bag or this outfit or whatever, because you providing that for me. And so in return, I swear to God, I'm gonna do everything in my power to make you happy because you're making me happy. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah. That's generally what most women want.
Yeah,
stability.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's what they want. And it's like,
we and women, now you do have some women that like morally, right? Oh, I don't believe in men cheating and they about that God.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I don't believe in God, but they feel differently about.
It's a traditional, old school mindset.
Thing.
Yeah.
And so they can't get with the fact that it's another woman or you stepping outside of it. Like, but that's not who I am. I'm not a traditional woman. I'm just personally not a traditional woman.
You know what I noticed, right? A lot of women that was raised by women they have so much opposition to a man cheating on them. A lot of women that was raised by men and fathers be like, nah, I knew what my dad used to do.
Yep.
But he took care of shit.
No, for real.
And they be the ones that are kind of give you a little bit of room to roam as a male, and you're like, all right, I know he coming home. You know what I mean? And that's crazy to me, but that's what I'm saying. That's the importance of having both dynamics, of having a male and a female in your life, because as a man being raised by a woman, that's not all good for you if that's all you got. As a woman, you know what I mean? Being raised by only a man ain't all good for you. You got to be able to see. You got to see both.
I have a stepmom too, but I've always lived with my daddy. Like, I know how to, if I absolutely had to, I know how to change a tire.
Yeah.
I know a lot of stuff that I feel like a woman would not naturally know. But I know it because I've always lived with my daddy. Like, I've always been like a daddy's girl. He ain't like just raised me be some weak ass bitch. Like, who can't do shit. Now I still call my daddy for stuff because I don't have no like real solid boyfriend. But I do know how to do a lot of stuff for myself because my daddy's always been in the picture. Now, where I lack is feminine skills sometimes.
Because you had dad. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say the balance. We got to have a balance. Yeah.
I'm like a strong black woman. I can do everything for myself.
Too strong sometimes. Yeah.
But it's just like, just let me do this. It'll be sometimes where I feel like the bill is too high. I'm like, here, please put this money on it. Like, you don't gotta take care of me. I'm not no needy ass bitch. But it's like, let me pay this bill. But I'm like, nah, because I don't never want you to feel like I do motherfucker, right? I can take care of myself. I go to work every day. I have a problem like letting a man be a man sometimes. Because I'm so used to
a lot of women that like that.
Care of myself,
a lot of women raised like that's what I'm saying. Like we don't really factor in how we affected by our parental dynamic until you know what I mean. And we don't see it every day, but it's like, yo, everything about us is shaped by that shit.
I grew up. I used to think fighting was normal. Like fighting with your nigga. Like, shit, I'm gonna hit you. like dead ass. Like, I'm gonna hit you. I never was like, oh, like, I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you because I grew up like fighting. Like,
see, I'm the opposite. Like a woman, I can't date a woman that hit me because I never seen it growing up.
Yeah, see, not with my dad.
Like, you don't do that to men. I'm a man. You don't do that to me.
I've seen that shit, and so
I fight the world for you.
Right.
I die about you. You get what I'm saying? Like a nigga like gotta kill me to get to you. Like, why would I want to fight you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because in my mind, as a man, because I didn't see it growing up, in my mind as a man, if you feel like you that bad that you put your hands on me, you don't even think I'm a man.
That's true.
You don't fear me like that.
I would never. I would never hit a man that I felt was a strong man. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Male.
Right.
A weak ass nigga, I'm gonna hit you.
That's what I'm saying. Like when we growing up, you're not talking back to if you got a father, a grandfather, somebody that's a masculine man, you don't play with him.
Yes, no, for real.
You see what I'm saying?
No, for real. I've had
and a woman will treat her man like that if she know he that kind of nigga.
The man that like he don't go for that goofy ass shit. Like that nigga to me, I would never raise my hand.
Like, cause you know
to a man like
he
that.
not the one to play with.
Never.
Like, I cuss his ass out,
Yeah.
but I'm not about to hit this nigga.
I would
like,
never raise my hand. But
Yeah.
then too, this was like my younger.
I
Years.
feel
Now
you.
I ain't fighting niggas and shit like that. I don't really have to.
But no, it's just like, that's me. If I'm in a relationship with a woman and you feel like you gotta put your hands on me and all that kind of shit, it's like I start to feel like you don't view me like no man.
No, for real. She think you a weak ass nigga.
You think I'm weak.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they do that to women, and then they do that to men, and it'll push a man to the point to put his hands on you,
No, for real.
to reestablish his dominance.
Honestly, you probably deserve that shit. Cause what the fuck you hitting him for?
Yeah, but
Now I'm not.
You don't want to
condoning domestic violence,
right.
but don't go hitting on no man if you don't want his ass to hit you back.
Exactly. But as a man, you don't want to be in that situation where you got to reestablish dominance.
Yeah.
Like, let my dominance be established by how I carry myself.
Yeah.
If you don't see my dominance in that, then I'm not the man for you.
And that's where submission comes in. Yeah. I'm never gonna like do all of that. Like, I don't know. Like, if you a good man to me, I'm never gonna like do the most. Like, I'm never gonna do the most. I don't have no reason to. You never give me a reason to do the most.
Man. So let me ask you this, because you seem like such a good ass.
I'm just an internet hoe.
I mean, that's it. But other than that, you're really a good woman, right?
Yeah, I swear to God, like,
So,
I'm really just an internet hoe.
So my question to you is, you got any bad experiences, like, in relationships?
Oh, absolutely.
Like what? Tell me a bad
mean,
experience.
like,
What's something you went through?
But this is all like my younger years. Like, I had my first kid when I was 16.
Okay.
Me and my baby daddy, we was 16 when we had our first kid. So our friends, they off, right? They in college, they living it up, having a good time.
Free.
We over here trying to play house. At fucking 17, 18,
Oh,
like,
no shit.
no freedom. Like, we at home, we trying to play house. So we fighting every day. We fighting all the time. We getting into it. And not because we hate each other, but because we can't move like our friends can. We can't do what they can do. So it wasn't a situation where we was like fighting each other because he was an angry black man or I was an angry black woman. It was because we was angry with our decisions.
The situation you in. Yeah.
And so honestly, I went to therapy for that shit. We had in court cases, DCFS, all types of shit. Like,
You
for
want some
real.
more of this?
No, I can't.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but for real, and so that traumatized me. That really, I thought every man was gonna put his hands on me. Like, I was traumatized about that shit. But because
Was he your first boyfriend?
He was my first real something.
Okay.
Like, we had a kid and all that stuff.
Okay.
And then we actually broke up. It was real trifling. I don't even want to tell you, but we broke up. I had a baby by another guy, and then we got, like, when my daughter was, the other guy was like maybe 3 weeks old. We got back together. He moved in. I got pregnant instantly. Like, my two youngest kids are like 11 months apart, like ghetto twins, like back to back. We got right back together.
Why you think y'all did that?
I don't know.
Do you think it was a jealousy there? Like, oh, you had a baby with somebody else?
He did.
Like,
it was.
I need you back.
Absolutely was.
Yeah, that's what I
And then,
feel like.
he came over one day and he was like, this bitch really had a baby by another nigga. Like, I think that's what it was for him.
And it's like, nah, you
gonna be
forgot.
my
You
bitch.
mine. You forgot.
And so, literally, before I went back for my 6-week checkup, I was already pregnant again. And I kept it. Like, my son. I love my son. I kept my son for him. And we still didn't work out. But my point is, like, it was, I don't know what it was, but it was real ghetto.
Damn.
Yeah, so my oldest and my youngest got the same daddy, and my little daughter got a different daddy.
So y'all okay now?
Oh, we cool. That's my
Y'all cool now.
That's my nigga. Like, we.
That's
cool.
maturity though.
Yeah, we.
You know what I'm saying? You mature.
That's really
with time.
like one of my best friends. Like, for real. We don't have sex, like nothing like that. But I respect, and he, you know what happened? I said I don't want another baby. When I got pregnant with my son, I just had a daughter. I said I don't want another baby. I said, if we don't work out, you taking my son. Like, I'm not gonna have to do all this by myself. And when we did not work out,
He did it.
He's a good guy, like a great man, but he's just not the man for me. I don't feel.
When you get your BBL?
Like 2 years ago.
He didn't even get the new body.
He didn't get the new body.
Damn, bro.
He be pressed about it too. He be pressed about it too.
He on that motherfucker looking like, yo,
Yeah, he be pressed about it too. He got the old body. He didn't get the new body.
Yeah, that'll hurt me too. I ain't gonna hold you. I be
good
sick
body.
about
We
that
cool,
shit.
though. He's a good dude.
That's dope. Man, I don't know. Like, I just feel like we, like for me personally, right?
You have kids?
Yeah.
How many kids you got?
Yeah. I got a son. He's 16, about to be
Oh, you got
17.
grown kids. That's what I'm talking about.
No, I got a young one too.
How old is your youngest?
2.
Damn.
She just turned 2.
Damn.
Yeah, she just turned 2. that's my rule though.
You started. Oh no,
that's my.
You started over.
Nah, yeah, I did start over. But I ain't even. At first, I was like, "Oh my god, what the fuck am I gonna do?"
What's the gap? 16 and 2.
Yeah.
You started over.
Yeah, but it's like for me, I'm. At first, I
will have another one though. I ain't gonna lie. And all my kids big.
It was scary for me at first because I'm like, man, not scary. It was like, damn. I thought I was scot-free. Like, you know what I mean? Like that feeling to like now it's like it's different for me because when my son was born, I was 19, turning 20. Mm-hmm. And now having a daughter, I know how to be a parent.
That's good.
I didn't know how to be a parent in 19 to 20. You see what I'm saying? It was so much struggle.
Yeah.
It was so much headache. It was so much requirements on me to get my shit together that I didn't know.
You still with your baby mama?
No, we're not together now. Okay. But we good though. We good, right? We might get back together. I don't know, right?
Know.
We never know, right? But right now we not. So, but having her has given me an opportunity to be a dad. You know what I mean? Like I'm a dad to my son, but I don't feel like I was a dad.
No, because
like
you didn't know what you was doing then.
Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. I want to do that. I want to go to plays.
That's me.
I
always say I want to have a baby under the right circumstances.
Yeah.
Like a husband, right? Like a real. I've never had a baby with a husband. I've always just been like baby mama, baby.
Yeah.
But I always say like before I die, like I do want to experience a 2-parent household.
Right.
Like I want to experience a husband. Like I want to if that's the case. Like I want to experience having a baby without being a baby mama. If
I feel you.
Sense.
Yeah, it's just it's that family dynamic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I've never done it.
It's that family dynamic. Like when I think of my son, I think of pickups and drop-offs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think of weekends and you know what I mean, like shit like that. And with my daughter, it's like I think of like a family structure.
And you can still have that though.
Yeah. So it's like that's why to me she's a blessing because again the level of maturity that I had over the last 15, 16 years to having her has put me in a position where I can appreciate it more.
That's good.
Having a kid at 19, you mad.
Listen, I was mad.
You mad. Like realistically, you're mad.
I was mad.
I already know you like, what the fuck? Like
my friend,
you know what I'm saying?
Partying.
Having a good time. Yada, yada, yada. Right.
I'm sitting here arguing with this nigga every day. He working at Burger King. And I'm pissed.
And you sick.
And we living in a project.
Right.
I'm pissed.
So now,
it real projects, but it felt like it.
Exactly. So being in my 30s, having my daughter, it's like now I want to, like I want her I want to be a dad. You know what I'm saying? Like we do shit. We play. I get to engage with her and be a father. Like take her to school, pick her up, do this, do that, do all those things. Is like that shit that you don't appreciate when you're young.
No, you don't.
Because you really wanted to speed by because it's like, yo, this is too much for me. No. But once you get to a certain age as an adult, you're like, oh, you know what? I value this. Yeah. I like this. Like this shit is moving too fast for me now. That's what I would say. With my son, it couldn't move fast enough. Yeah. Because I'm like, yo, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This shit, like, no. But with my daughter, it's moving too fast. It's like, slow down.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute. You're my baby. Don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the difference for me. I wouldn't say I wouldn't have another one, to be honest with you. I thought I wouldn't before her. I'm like, I never have another kid. Fixed? Hell no. Nah.
Okay, well you can still have a whole.
Nah, I'm a man. I put a baby in me at 90.
Fixed?
No.
Why? What?
Why?
You think it takes away from your manlyhood if you get fixed?
No, not my manlyhood, but my legacy.
Oh, okay.
My legacy, like you. See, this is the thing. You're as a woman, right?
I personally wouldn't.
Right, but I mean,
do that.
you have a window as a woman. As women, y'all have windows.
Exactly.
As a man,
I won't have no kids past 40. I will say that.
But as a man, I can.
Want to.
I could put that seed in you at 70.
60,
like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know some people with fathers that are 70 years old when we was young. Like, your dad's 70, nigga? Like, yeah, my dad's 70. Like, so it's like, as a man, you can lay the foundation for your family name for the rest of your life, like until the day you die.
You know what I'm mad about? When I had my son, he wanted me to name him after him, and he was like the third.
Yeah.
And I was like,
you ain't want to be a fourth?
I want to give a cool ass name.
Yeah.
Right? but now that I'm older, I wish I would have because that's a legacy for
It's
him.
legacy.
That's his son. Like that was his first son, and I really wish I would have gave him his last name because at the time I'm just on some. I want all my kids' names to rhyme.
Yeah,
on some ghetto ass shit.
That's how.
Like,
yeah.
But now that I'm grown, I'm like I wish I would have because that really is a legacy for them. Like it really is. He would have been the fifth or some shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like I wanted my son to be a junior, but he wasn't a junior.
Why she didn't make him a junior?
Because her dad died. Her dad had passed away, and she wanted his first name to be out to her dad. But my son has his middle name is my first name, and he has my last name.
That's me too.
Yeah, so it's like, but I was like, nah, he's supposed to be my junior. This is my first boy. Like, because then I think if I have another boy and I make him a junior, then what? He gonna resent his little brother like you a junior and I'm not? Like, I don't know. Yeah, it is.
Shit, she should have did.
Shit.
Look, that's like me getting mad if he gonna have another kid, right? A boy, and I'm gonna be mad because I'm gonna be like, damn, I should have did that shit.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying about the stuff is we as men, what we look at as important to us as men, like that's important to us. Yeah. Like you can have my kid, but if you don't name my kid after me, like
my kids got 2 last names because
it's hyphenated.
Yeah, I feel like I did the work. My daddy, I want our legacy to live on.
He don't got no daughter, no sons.
Yeah, my son.
Your dad don't have no sons?
No.
That's why okay, it makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
But if your dad got sons and you hyphenate this, I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
No, my daddy don't have no sons. He got all girls.
Yeah,
so
that's
for
right.
me, it was like, nah, you getting both our last names because I want you to be.
Yeah.
It's my daddy legacy. So you want your daddy legacy, I want mine. You got 2 last names.
I can live with that. If it matters. Like I didn't really put up too much of a fight when she decided to name him after her dad because I'm like, how can I argue with you?
You can have more kids.
Yeah, that and then how can you argue with somebody that lost their parent?
Nah, you can't do that.
You know what I mean? Like how selfish can I be? I'm not gonna be selfish like that. But it's all good. You know what I mean? It's just like, you know, all right, whatever.
Onlyfans and shit. We didn't get our own family.
You didn't did that shit. You in here trying to get she trying to get to know a nigga and shit. Like, tell me about your family. Tell me about your kids. I'm like, all right, cool. I tell your ass.
And you kept it going.
I went into that shit. Like, listen.
Look, you know what I brought out of you? I brought the soft side out.
That's what make niggas sweet. Like we get sweet for a woman. Like, damn, she care.
Look, what can you do for a man? That's what I do for a man.
You bring it out of us, huh? Nah, but we need that though.
I'm a natural nurturer though.
Nah, but as men, we need that. We need that opportunity to be able to express ourselves.
To cry with. My baby daddy, he can call me anytime and cry. He feels
and not feel judged and none of that.
No other woman, he can call me and cry and not feel no type of way because I'm like that's how I am. Like I'm here. Like
it's a safe space. Yeah,
it's a safe place. He can call me and cry. Not everybody can do that, but him personally, he can call me. He know he can call me and cry because that's just I'm a nurturer naturally by nature. I'm a nurturer. So when you like, what can you do for me? And I may not can give you a lot of money and. You know, fuck you real good.
Yeah, but we don't require that.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying. We don't require money. But that's the thing, right? When we think about,
I want you to be great. I want you to be like. Honestly, I've dated dudes that was like drug dealers and scammers, and it's cool. It's fast money. I get it. But at the end of the day, like, especially if I know he can do more, I want you to be the best you. Like, I want you to be the best you can be. A lot of women gonna be like, oh shit. No, get that money. Get that money. It's fast. I like it. Get it. Me personally, if I know you could do more, I want you to do more. I want you to see them. You want to see him. Yeah. And it may not be fast. You may not be having 100, you know what I'm saying, thousands of dollars coming in, but you are being your best self.
And you could date a man like that.
I swear to God, I could date a man like that. He do not have to be a baller. He gotta have some money. He gotta have some drive. He don't have to be a baller.
You could date a man if you make more money than him?
Yep.
For real?
If he loving me correctly, he doing everything he's supposed to do, yeah.
But you think you want to respect him like a man? Like, is he the head of the household?
It's a challenge. I've done it before. It's a challenge.
But that's the difficulty we come across is.
You know why it's a challenge? I don't mean to cut you off. It's a challenge because the minute y'all get into it, he a broke ass nigga.
Yeah. That means he was a broke ass nigga in your mind before that, though.
I know.
That's the problem.
I know.
That's the problem. It's like it's like you pulled the wool from over their eyes. You see what I'm saying? Like once you reveal this shit, you can't go back to it. Because now you told me I'm a broke ass nigga. I never think
you really feel like I'm a broke ass nigga.
You felt like this the whole time?
Yeah.
Like really? This how you felt? But see, the problem is because like that's to you. Because I can go be with her and she could be doing less than you and she might value me better.
Exactly.
Now she values me
She
and you don't.
values you, exactly.
And that's what
because
we
I
want.
make more money, I'm going to look at you as a...
Like I'm not as valuable.
Exactly.
But that's that's what we want. We want,
you're right.
we as men, we want to feel valued.
What they say, if a man want to mess with Brenda in the projects with 5 kids, he going to mess with Brenda in the project with 5 kids. You know why?
Because Brenda need help.
Brenda make him feel love. Brenda make him feel
Brenda
needed.
do whatever the fuck she got to do to keep this nigga here.
Absolutely.
Long as he come back tomorrow.
But Doctor over here, Dr. Miss Ma'am over here, she don't make him feel like
valuable.
She need him.
And she lonely.
Exactly, because she don't need him.
She lonely though.
And she is. You hit it on her head.
She lonely though.
They be the lonely one.
She can't figure out why a nigga won't come back again. Like, why he didn't come back? Like, bitch, you didn't make me feel valuable.
Absolutely, because you did not make him feel, because you made him feel like, I don't need you.
Yeah, you trying to be my competitor.
Men need to be needed.
Don't be my,
right?
Absolute, that's all we need.
Men need to be needed.
All we need is to feel
Men
needed.
need to be needed.
You don't really gotta need me.
No, but
make me feel needed.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? Don't ever make me feel like my spot is replaceable.
Absolutely.
What I do ain't valuable or it's not life change. Like, listen, if I spend $100 on you, you better make this shit feel like I changed your fucking life. Like, oh my God, no man ever did this for me and my kids. For real, here's another 100.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
But if you like $100, that's it. Bitch, get my $100 back. Because now you don't value me. Don't ever take that away from a man.
No.
Like whether you finessing niggas, whether you really love a nigga, whatever the case may be, you have to allow a man to feel value in him being in his presence. Yeah. Women, a lot of women struggle with that.
Even if I was making more, I want my man to feel like value.
He has to.
I want him to feel
or he
valued.
won't feel like a man.
Absolutely.
Because that's what we're taught.
Yeah.
We're taught that. Like how you said to me earlier, you feel like what you provide for a man is sex because you're a woman.
Yeah.
Like a lot of women feel that way.
I know, and it's
right?
sad actually.
Because think about it, if as a man, right? If a man, if me and you go home tonight and you like, all right, cool, and you just pull all your clothes off and you naked, and I'm like, nah, I'm straight.
What
you offended. You offended. You like, what you mean you don't want it?
What the fuck else I got? It's over with. It's not even over.
Exactly. So for a woman, if a man rejects a woman physically, it makes her feel like she doesn't have value to him.
That's true.
So if a woman looks at a man like financially, you just ain't on my level, bro, it makes him resent her in a sense because he feels no value from her. So if you want to keep a nigga, make him feel valued.
I think that's why I like a 9-to-5 man for real.
He feels it. You can make him feel that way.
I can make him feel value. I feel like I've never like been with a guy with like a lot of money. You know what I'm talking about? Like, but and the reason is because I feel like he's never gonna appreciate me. He's never gonna solely just want to be with me. He's gonna always feel like because he got this money or because he can provide so much that he deserves to be able to have other women. He deserves like he deserves that shit. So I think a 9-to-5 man to me makes me feel like I'm more needed than a guy that got a lot of money. And not saying a 9-to-5 guy can't have a lot of money, but a guy with a lot of money, I would prefer a guy with less money than a rich nigga, put it like that. I feel like a rich nigga will walk all over me.
Why?
Because he rich. And he can. And he's the prize. I'm just a pussy. I want to be more than a pussy. You don't have no response?
Nah, I do. That's deep though to me because it's really sparking some thoughts. All right, so let me ask you a question then. Wow.
Cat, get your tongue touched.
That's tough, yo. Like that's deep though because it's coming from a woman.
Yeah.
I would expect that from a man.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this then. If you are damn, that's deep. All right. So if you're involved with a man, right, and he makes X amount of dollars, like so much so that you feel like he don't need you, right? But typically as men, we don't want to feel like we need women in that regard, right? But you feel like he has so much that his options are too wide, too open. Okay.
That's why, all these celebrities and stuff, that's why they stay. Don't no woman really want to stay with a dude that's dogging her out. Like, that's cheating on her, that's hurting her, that's making her cry. But they stay because it's like, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave him and, you know what I mean? Like, what, I'm gonna leave him and lesser my lifestyle. I'm gonna leave him and have less than because I want some love, or do I want to be comfortable?
So because this is a male perspective, we say this as men. Let me ask you this as a woman. We as men, we are told to date in our league.
Yeah.
Don't date outside your league, so forth, right? Do y'all think like that as women?
No. Nope. I would, like I said again, I would take a regular 9-to-5 guy that I know is not, has the mentality that he better than me, or he could do better, or he could get more, or he could have more, or he could buy any bitch any day. I would take that over a man with a lot of money. Because
are you like that because you're a mom? Like because you got kids?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Because I'm trying. That's why I'm sitting here pausing, because I'm trying to put it all together. I think it's because you got kids. Because to the average woman, if you take a chick,
money ain't everything.
Yeah,
it's not everything.
But if you take a chick that's 25 with no kids, she feel like I can get any nigga in the world.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a woman that got responsibilities and so forth, and she come with shit, she feel like, all right, I'm willing to accept a little bit more because I come with more. Right?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I feel like we kind of do that as men too. What tripped me out is if a woman if a chick got 3 kids and she said, I don't date men with kids.
That's
it's like,
crazy.
But you got 3 kids.
Yeah.
What you mean you don't date men with kids?
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? So you want a nigga come in and raise yours, but you don't want to help him with his. You get what I'm saying? But if she 25, body on point, ain't never went through shit, she feel like, oh, I can get Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
But
I don't like, honestly, I don't like to date men with small children. And the reason it is because it's too much, it's too fresh. It's too much attachment there still.
You think you gonna fuck his baby mama?
Okay. If my kids is big, I need your kids to be big or not have none. I don't want to backtrack because honestly, when the kids are like, I would say 10 and under, it's way more drama. It's way more acceptance. It's way more having to deal with the co-parenting, and I don't want to deal with all this shit.
That's what y'all do as women. Y'all say that as women. Like men, I've never heard a man say, I got 2 kids, so I got to date a woman with 2 kids. We don't say that as men.
No,
we'll date you if you got more or less. Yeah. Women say, well, I got a kid, he can't have more than 1. Or now I got 5 kids, he can't have more than 5. Yeah. It's like y'all always say the nigga can't do more than you. Like, he got to be less or better. Like, so I don't know. Women are weird like that to me. It's like, yo, like, so if I ain't got no kids and you got 5, you think that I'm supposed to just be okay with that? Like,
no, absolutely not. Most men with no kids want their first kid to be with a woman with no kids.
Yeah, absolutely. Most of them do.
I date a lot. I'm gonna say I date a lot. I got a couple of dudes that I date that don't have kids, and I've actually fell in love with a nigga, right? Like in love. I mean, he don't have no kids, and his whole thing is, I want my first kid
to be with a woman with no kids.
Yeah. And that shit hurt. But I have to respect that. Why? It ain't his fault that I was hot and horny when I was 16 and I didn't have kids and I didn't have baby daddies and all that stuff. But I honestly, I understand. You want your first kid to be with a woman that don't have kids, and I respect that. And it would be selfish of me to feel like.
Because we know as men, if I have a kid with you, all them other ones become mine too.
Yeah. But I'm in a phase now.
That expectation is placed on us.
What if the kids is big? My kids is all big now. My kids is all 13 plus now.
Yeah, but what if your kids resent mine because he got 2 parents?
That's true. That's true.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
What if your older kid be like, damn, my dad don't do that for me?
Yeah, that's true.
What was that shit when the dude brought his son to McDonald's and then by the other kids at McDonald's?
It was a skit, but it was a good point though.
Yeah.
You know what I felt about that? I didn't think the guy was wrong.
Technically, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. The woman should have made better decisions with who she chose for her other kids' fathers. This man, you got a good one, and he bringing his kid McDonald's. You slept with that other man who ain't shit, and didn't bring your kids McDonald's. Now, morally, should he have done it? Yeah, but technically, he was not wrong. That's not his responsibility to feed your kids.
It's not his. I wouldn't even say morally because I mean, he wasn't wrong at all.
Humanely or whatever.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's
like,
it's an odd situation because it's like isolating one kid from everybody else. So I get it. You know what I mean. But
I wouldn't.
I remember growing up with kids who had different parents, like different dads or whatever, and one of them be super fresh and the other one not. And it's like, well, my dad buy me this and my dad doesn't.
That
so
mama chose that man.
Yeah. But that's tough because as it put the woman in a position where it's like, I don't want my kids butting heads because this one gets this one doesn't.
I seen something that was like, oh, well, he bought the game and he don't let his little brother play the game. Now, me personally, if that game is in that woman's home and this is how she runs her home, and she's saying, no, you not finna sit around here and just let him play the game and he not share with his brother, take that game to your house, daddy. Take a game to your house and have those rules over there. You can't dictate
shit,
how somebody operate in their house.
To be honest with you, that shit is done purposely to cause turmoil.
I think so too.
I want you to know, like, you fucked up when you left me, bitch. Like, you fucked up when you left me. Because your son could have had this too.
Yeah, no, you're
but
right.
Since you left me, only my son is getting this shit. I want you to know, like, this what you lost when you left me. Like, absolutely. Niggas do that on purpose. Let me ask you a question about this though, right? Because it was pretty popular this week online. How you feel about this whole thing with like Chris Brown? They saying like he only prefer light-skinned women and so forth.
I don't.
You feel away?
Listen, if that's his type, that's his type. How you gonna be mad at a man because that's his type?
That's all I'm saying.
How? That's like me being like, I don't like. I prefer a tall, handsome dude with a head full of hair.
Yeah.
That's my type.
That's it.
That's what turned me on. That's what make my pussy wet. You can't be mad because that's what I like.
Yeah.
I don't think there's nothing wrong that Chris Brown only like Asian women.
Yeah.
I don't think it's. I ain't gonna say Asian. Blasian. He likes Blasian women. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
This the thing, right? In our culture, right? I love women. Don't get into it. I love women to death, right? And I advocate for women all the time. I try to, but women. Y'all women gotta have some type of accountability as well, right?
Yeah.
We have never said to women that they have to accept a certain type of man.
Absolutely.
We never said that.
Nope.
Women can tall, dark, and handsomes, muscular, and all that shit. And the niggas that don't fit that mold gotta accept it. Yep. And if you don't accept it, you looked at as a simp, you looked at as a crazy, insecure man, you looked at as a bunch of different things, right? Yep. It's like, oh, she a woman. It's okay for her to like what she like.
Just like the black-white thing. You ever notice online when it's a black man with a white woman, it's like, oh.
Every time.
They just die.
Every time. Even me, I feel away. I be like, what the fuck?
But when it's a black woman with a white man, it's like, ooh, sis, you winning.
You winning. And I'm going to tell you why. I was having this conversation last week with a friend of mine when we was talking about how athletes do that. And I was saying to her, I said, the reason why in my opinion, the reason why we accept it when it's women is because women are taken care of. Yeah. So if you are a black woman and you date a white man, people will applaud you because you're getting money into your household,
you know what
right?
The difference is? That white woman is getting your benefits off
those
our
benefits
slaves
leave
and our ancestors' backs.
Right.
We was out here picking cotton.
That's
and this bitch is winning
exactly
off a Mandingo.
Exactly. So it's we look at it as if a black man is dating a white woman, the money is leaving our community.
Yep, you're right.
If it's a white man dating a black woman, the money is coming into our community.
I can't date men that have white baby mamas or date white women. It's something. I don't know why, but a part of me is like, you don't like me for real. I'm not really your thing. You trying some shit.
But do you feel that way about black women that date white men? Nope. See, that's what I'm saying. It's a conscious thing, right?
Y'all, it's a conscious thing.
We look at it like, oh, it's okay if a white man take care of a black woman.
I'm like, oh, he invited to the cookout.
Exactly. It's because men are providers. Yes. We're expected to provide and take care of somebody. So if you're taking your money, your hard work and energy, and you're putting it into another community, I struggle with that. That's just how people are. I get it.
You hit it on the head touch.
I get it. That's what it is. Yeah. And it's like, in reverse is the opposite. So that's the thing, yo. Like, I just feel like I'm the same way. Like, I don't have no problem with you liking what you like.
I think they go back to slavery too.
Like what you like.
Yeah.
You can like whatever the fuck you want to like. But don't tell nobody else what they can and can't like. Yeah. Because I know me. If I got a type, if I like what I like, all right, let me like it. I'm not going to be mad if I'm not your type.
Don't judge me, but I used to talk to people, I'd be like, slavery days, like back in the day, I'm like, if I had the opportunity to be in the house, I'm going in the house. I'm fucking master.
You gonna have master baby
because I don't want to be out there picking cotton.
Because it provides
suffering.
a different type of lifestyle for you.
Suffering and it's hot. I'm going in the house with master and I'm fucking him because it's comfortable for me.
Then let's talk about
Don't
that.
be mad at me because he chose me to go in the house. They gonna judge me for that.
Now listen.
Why did I sit out here and pick cotton and shit?
Let's talk about that.
He like me. Shit. My life is easier.
So the psychology behind that, Dawn, is that women understand the power of their bodies.
Yes.
If you know that if I go fuck master, this is going to provide a different lifestyle for me. This is how women think.
I'm going in the house.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at it. I get it. I know. Like
my kids ain't gotta be risk being killed and beat and all that shit. I got some mixed breed ass babies, not because they pretty, but because I don't have to worry about what you gotta worry about outside.
But you know that's what a lot of people struggle with now. The fear, like, you know what I mean? If I'm dark skinned and my kid come out dark skinned, I'm scared, so I'm gonna go mate with somebody that's lighter.
That's crazy.
It's a fear.
It's crazy to me because I have 2 kids and one is really, really, really chocolate and then the other is really, really fair. Because they got 2 different daddies.
Yeah. But
it's always been like you treat him, you know what I'm saying? Or you treat her, but that's a hard one.
That's something they're gonna have to deal with for life.
No, for real. It's a hard one.
Life.
And they got 2 different daddies. But I'm both their mama, so it's like
I was watching a movie last night on Netflix called The Strays. I don't know if anybody's seen it. Anybody watching, if y'all seen it, drop a comment if you liked the movie about. But it was about a black woman. She was a fair-skinned black woman, so she must have been mixed, but she said she was a proud black woman in the movie. She had 2 black kids, dark-skinned, both of them, with a black man. And I guess she was saying like the man was dangerous and like he was abusive or whatever. So she left. She left him and the kids. She left the kids with him.
okay.
She moved on in her life. Years later, she they come back to her years later. She's a successful black woman. She's married to a white man. 2 kids.
Left the little black kids with the daddy.
Left the black kids with daddy. She got 2 kids mixed now. A son and a daughter on both sides. Son and a daughter with the black man. Son and a daughter with the white man. The son and the daughter with the white man grew up rich and privileged. The son and the daughter with the black man grew up broke.
Yep.
The dark-skinned kids resented her and those kids. They resented her. And she left them and started a family with the fair-skinned ones. And she carried herself like a white woman after that point.
Yeah.
So
that was better for her.
Yeah. So I won't ruin the ending of the movie for you guys. It was a thriller. But basically the kids came back with revenge because they like, you left us for this white family. And it's like, yo, like, y'all are siblings. Y'all come from the same mom, but because your skin is different,
You know what?
y'all are in opposition.
I get offended sometimes because people will say, they'll be like, I get this a lot too. They'll be like, what you mix with? Right? Like, and I'm like, and I feel offended because, Touch, I'm not mixed with shit. Like, I'm black mama, black daddy. Like, but I get offended because it's almost saying like, you got nice hair.
Your features.
You know what I mean? So you gotta be mixed with something.
Yeah.
But I'm over here like, so I just can't be pretty.
Like, when the last time you used a hot comb? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, for real. And I never.
See,
never. I don't know because I'll use water. Like, but it offends me. People would think it's like, oh, you look, they think it's like a compliment. Oh, you look exotic. Yeah. But to me, now that's not on my real hair. I got clip-ins, but this is my natural, like, this is my scalp. Like, I texture. And so I feel offended because it's almost saying like, you can never just be that pretty as a full black woman.
Well, I think that's a lack of, I keep doing that. I think it's a lack of education because I remember when I was in high school, right? I used to like this girl. My 12th grade year, I used to like this girl named was Dominique. And Dominique.
That's my stripper name before.
For real?
Yeah.
You used to strip? Oh,
2
Lord.
days. I couldn't do it.
2 days.
Man, my feet hurt so bad. That shit was not
You had a government name as your stripper name first, though. But okay. But
I did. I was Dominique.
Dominique.
That's my real name, but my feet hurted so bad. Onlyfans was the best thing they ever invented.
Because you could do it from home.
Man, listen, I ain't gonna leave my room.
Ain't got to pay no tip outs or nothing. Listen. But Dominique was Panamanian, right? Her complexion was mine, yours. Yeah. She had our complexion. But she had hair look like yours, right? Okay. Long, flowing hair, right? And we all just looked at her as a black girl. The Hispanic kids looked at her as a black girl. Exactly. And they kind of treated her like a black girl.
But y'all looked at her as what?
Spanish girl.
Thank you. Yeah.
Like, you Spanish. You speak Spanish, right?
You gotta be. It ain't no way you could be fully black pretty like that with that beautiful hair,
Long,
right?
flowing ass
that
hair,
sucks
yeah.
to me because that's like saying a black person cannot just be fully black and beautiful. You see where it's the
but see,
and so it's offensive because I'm always like nothing.
Yeah.
I almost like I feel like I need to have something to be mixed with to justify it.
Right. But see, I call it a lack of education is because you're still black.
No, that's true.
Don't matter what language you speak. You know what I'm saying? We black, we speak English. This ain't our native language. This not where we come from. So it's like, yeah, your hair is flowing and long, but you black.
Yeah, you black.
You Panamanian, you black.
See you as? You know what the white man gonna see you as and everybody else? You black. Black.
I mean,
you're black.
your ancestors was dropped off before ours.
You may go inside the house, but you still a nigga.
No, she wasn't in the house. She'd have been outside with us.
Okay.
She was our complexion.
Okay.
She just had flowing hair, which made people be like, you can't be us. But the thing is, right, whether you from Panama, whether you from Trinidad, whether you from fucking Brazil, you from, wherever, Puerto Rico, you're black. It's all black.
That's all I see.
It's all black. You're black. Dominicans are black.
I think anybody that's a minority is, you're not favored. Like, you're not favored. Anybody other than white is beneath. That's how it is. Like, to be honest.
Dominican Republic is the same island as Haiti. It's just split in half. Okay. Right? So you know what a Haitian look like.
Black.
But on the other side of the island.
Future is Haitian.
Yeah. But the other side of the island, they Hispanic. Those are black people on the other side of the island too. Like they just speak a different language. Yeah. That's what Dominicans are. They're black people.
What is it with Dominican? Like, what is it with like men saying, I want to go to the DR? What is it with women in the DR?
It's a fantasy.
I need to know this.
Nah, I dated Dominican. Dominicans are beautiful. They got beautiful women. It's just like, it's the fantasy of, it's like the best of both worlds. Like, you speak Spanish but you look like a black girl. Like, you got ass, you got titties.
Like, what is it with
that's all it is.
Dominican thing?
It's the best of both worlds. Okay. This is why they love a Puerto Rican or something.
I'm not really a sellout.
Yeah, but they see the problem is in the Dominican Republic, they don't view themselves as black.
What they view themselves as?
Hispanic. They Dominican.
True.
They view themselves as Hispanic.
Black
they feel like they're under the umbrella as a Brazilian, a El Salvadorian, a Mexican, or whatever else, right? Okay. That's how they view themselves. Like they don't see themselves as black people, but they're really black people.
What do you prefer? And this is just a question for you. What do you prefer? Would you prefer a woman with dark skin and maybe coarser hair, or would you prefer a woman with maybe dark skin and more curly hair? Or would it not matter?
The only difference in what you just said was the hair, so it wouldn't matter to me.
Okay, what about complexion?
Complexion?
Light skin, curly hair, dark skin, coarse hair.
Tell
the truth, don't lie.
Nah, I'm gonna be straight. It's not a complexion thing for me. It's a body type thing for me.
Okay, body type. Okay.
Body type. Okay. Now, because I know some light skinned girls that are just slim build, and I'd be like, you ain't got enough ass for me.
Thick woman with
I want some ass. Like you gotta have some ass, some titties on you. Yeah.
Petite woman.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like when we go jogging, your titties bounce and your ass bounce. Like I want that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I identify black women with. Most women say that though. But see, that's what I was saying about the Chris Brown thing is where it's like nobody would have a problem with. Like you'll hear women say, black women say they don't date light skinned men.
I feel like a black man is stronger than a light skinned man.
Right, but who's mad at that?
Nobody.
You can say we talk about light skinned dudes all the time. Yeah. We laugh and joke about them all the time. Say they sensitive, sweet, they shamabos and all that shit in between,
like
right?
The darker the skin, the closer to the sun, the closer to Africa. Mandingo, like you that dude. Like,
but nobody has a problem with it.
No, they don't.
So why do we have an issue when it comes to women, we act like, oh, you shouldn't say that. Yeah, that's inappropriate or it's offensive. Absolutely. So how can it be offensive for women but not for men? That's all I'm saying. It's like if we all entitled to like what we like. If you like light, you like light. You like dark, you like dark.
There's nothing wrong if you like a light skin.
Shit, I remember when I was growing up, they like dark. I mean, they like light when I was growing up.
But black is back in, baby.
Yeah, black back in. But when we was young, when I was a kid, then your black ass, like that was, we talked about people that was dark skinned.
A dark skinned man can fuck me better than a light skinned man.
Because y'all look at it.
I don't even know what their dick look like. Just looking at their face, I'm like, I know his dick better.
Because the dark skin make y'all feel aggression. Y'all feel like, it's more manly aggressiveness behind it. Yeah. That's all, but that's how I feel about black women. Like I feel like a black woman gonna fuck me better than a white woman because I feel like she just know me better.
And I agree.
But I could be wrong. A white girl might blow your shit out the water. You might be like, God damn.
With one white guy before.
You like it?
He was a nice guy. Like the size, it wasn't nothing wrong with it, but it was something about it. It felt massa-ish. It felt a little slave. I don't know why, but it just. And he didn't smell like cocoa butter. Like he didn't smell right to me. It's like so that's why
it just wasn't familiar.
Like, no, a part of me feel like genetically we are the way we are for a reason because I did not. My pheromones didn't attach with him. Yeah, it felt wrong.
But was he like a gangster white boy?
No, he was a real white guy.
Yeah, but if he was probably like a gangster white boy, you probably would have reacted differently.
So. It's something about a black man that my DNA meshes with. It did not mesh. And he was a nice guy.
You ever seen Travis Kelce from the Chiefs? He a football player, but a lot of black girls like him because he's like an urban white boy with the cut and all that, right? And they drool over him. Maybe he
didn't have enough fade for me. I couldn't do the.
And it's like you want him, but you don't want me. But he acting like me, like you know what I'm saying. Yeah. But I mean,
I felt
we like what we like, yo. We like what we like.
Right to me.
For real. Yeah. I mean, I could. Nah, I'm gonna leave that where that's at. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm gonna leave where it's at.
You like a little white woman. Yeah. You like white women? Have you ever fucked?
I'm attracted. Yeah, I fucked with a white woman before. I'm attracted to him. It was okay. It wasn't no different than it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. It was the same as if I fucked a black girl. It wasn't no different. Yeah. It didn't wow me or do anything to make me feel like it was a difference. Yeah. Where it was like, damn, I've been missing this. Yeah. It wasn't that. It was like, oh, okay. If the lights was out, I wouldn't have knew the difference. Like that kind of thing. Yeah. So it could have been the person.
Lights out, maybe that's the difference. Lights out, I knew the difference. He didn't smell like a black man.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to sniff that.
Not even that. I'm not even talking about like cologne or nothing. Yeah. Naturally, his natural scent. Yeah. Did not smell like a black man.
Damn, I ain't never think that far.
And so it didn't do it for me because I'm
see how shit matter to y'all that don't matter to us? I didn't even think about that. Yeah, it felt. I was just wondering if her ass was gonna bounce or not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you skinny, like this shit ain't gonna bounce. Like,
it didn't feel right to me.
What's the craziest place you ever had sex?
Damn, I can't say this. Outside my parents' house. Outside my parents' house in the backyard. Lord.
In the backyard? Yep. You a wild one.
Horny teenager.
Yeah, I done had sex some crazy places.
It was like when you come through the back door and my sister.
Oh
Lord! It was like you come through the back door. It was like a gate there, right? But it was like a certain like square that you couldn't see. And we horny ass fucking teenagers.
Yeah,
I was outside my parents was in the house. I was outside. The backyard. That was my baby daddy now, but outside in the backyard. I'm not really too like crazy with it. I do like car sex.
For real? I hate car sex.
Really?
Maybe because I'm a big nigga. I can't do it. It's like, bro, this shit, like, come on now. Like, you can give me some head. I take that head in the car anytime.
Say if you out and you drinking, right? You out, you getting drunk. Man, as soon as you hit that car, you horny as fuck. Like, and I want to get it while I'm fresh horny. Like, I want to get it while it's still on me. I don't want to wait. Because if I wait and we get all the way home, now I'm passing out, I'm sleeping, I'm drunk.
Nah, don't get that drunk. As a man, you gotta know your woman's limits because she don't know it. As a man, you better know it. Man, like, but nah, that's too much. We leaving. Yeah, we leaving. Nah, that's it. You don't need no more.
Flashing.
Yeah,
it's time for me to go.
Man, listen. I ain't gonna say that. I went out with bro one time and his shorty was wilding in that motherfucker on the liquor, but I'm like, bro, like you gotta know your woman limits. Like you gotta know, like, last time you 3 drinks, she was done. Like your ass ain't getting the 4th on the night. Yeah. But I don't know, like me personally, like, nah, car sex don't do it for me. Like, I done had sex on the hood of the car, the trunk of the car, like, you know, you pull a car up you know, it's nighttime, you pull a car up somewhere. This is when I was young, though.
Oh, you talking about something, she bent over.
Yeah, on the hood, shit like that. Yeah. But other than that, like, nah. I mean, you can give me head in the car anytime. Like, while I'm driving, that's top. That's elite.
I've done that.
That's elite. Now, if the head too crazy, you can't really drive properly. You know what I'm saying?
I actually, we got pulled over one time.
Because you was sucking his dick while I was driving?
He was like, I'm ready. He started pulling his dick out, and I think his foot
was stuck.
He floored it, and then the lights came on. I was like, fuck.
God.
He had and all types of shit. I'm like, this ain't good.
No, that's not. Yep, that's definitely not good. I don't know. Like me, I don't know. I like to try different shit. Like, you got fantasies? You got a fantasy you ever?
I don't know.
No.
I got some fantasies.
For real?
I
Do
don't
you
know.
feel like you fulfill
You know what one of
fantasies?
my fantasies is?
What?
I wish I could do anal.
You can't?
I can't. It hurt too bad.
It do.
It do. It hurts. But I cannot even get off to vagina porn no more. Like if I want to masturbate and I want to come, it got to be anal. And I think it's because it's something that I cannot do.
Oh, see, that's what I was saying earlier.
I want to do it.
It's the shit
I
that
really
we
want to do it.
like
because it's something about it. It's like I really want to do it.
it's that pushing them limits.
Yes, because I'm 35 now, so regular coochie sex is just like.
I've done this 1,000 times.
I've done this,
Yeah.
but anal. If I could do anal, like I would, like I did it. Like I get off to anal because I cannot do it. I've tried to do it. I feel like I'm gonna die.
I like
feel
watching.
like you ripping my asshole open.
Yeah, I like watching anal sex. I like
love
watching
anal
gang.
sex.
Yeah, that's because I've never done it.
You know what's bad? What I like to watch? I like to watch it when it's not a pro. I like to watch when that bitch is hurting for real. Like, no, it's real. It's real.
It's a
really
turn on
hurts
for
her.
us as men
Yeah,
to see
it
a
really
woman
hurt her.
take pain for us.
Yeah.
Like, how much pain will you endure for me?
It really, and she making noises and she moaning. It really hurt her, and she got a fat ass.
Yeah.
Like, that turns me on. A bitch that's just like taking a dick in her ass, like she a pro. I'm
You know,
like,
it's something sexy about a person not liking something so much, and then they turn into liking it.
I know.
You're like, oh, bitch, you hated this before. Now you obsessed with it. Like,
Now I've done like little dildo anals or thumb or something, but like a real big, like a dick in me.
see, I got a fantasy whereas I like women, like the idea of a woman not wanting to be treated like a slut or whore sexually, and then she becomes like comfortable with it. Like if I can do something to you so much that you go from hating it to being comfortable with it, that turned me on. It's like, damn, bitch, I really turned you out. Like you hated this shit before. Now you can't live without it.
I had my first, I wouldn't say a train, but I had my first threesome with 2 guys, and I didn't like it.
Why?
Because like I didn't get the full experience.
Was the attention about you though? Like, was they about you, or was it like, did it make you feel?
One was my boyfriend.
Okay.
And so we been fucking. So he was just, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't really into it, but the other guy was into it. So it didn't.
But that didn't do it for you? Would you ever do it again?
The full experience.
Have you ever had sex with like a threesome with a girl?
Yeah. I don't like women like that. Like it don't do it for me. It's
so
fun.
It'd be for him?
It would just be for him. It's fun. But a fantasy of mine is 2 big dicks. Penetration, right? But like maybe not both in the same hole. That hurt real bad. But like 2 of them, and we all.
It ain't too late. Get you. Listen, anything can happen. You got motherfuckers watching.
But I'm not even gonna say his dick maybe wasn't that big. I just think that it wasn't fully erect, and he was too drunk and stuff like that. But
it wasn't playing?
Nah, I wasn't playing.
That's different.
It was coming from the club.
That's very different.
I think he told this guy like, "I want to fuck your bitch." I don't know. I think he took some money on the side. I don't know. But
because typically for men, it's a playing thing. Like you don't just invite another man to have sex with your girl. Like, so it's usually playing.
They do
like
it, though. They do it.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean I know so. That's something they do.
Like if we dating and we go to the club, I'm not bringing no nigga home with us. Like, ain't no way.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it was that. I just think that it was like a favor. He been talking about you, bitch. Here.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Damn.
And I was like, okay. And you know why I said okay?
Why?
Because I thought he might have had a big dick too. And I wanted to try it.
Yeah.
I wanted to try train. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to try train. But it didn't shoot you.
It didn't shoot you. That's the problem. You niggas ain't shoot enough.
It didn't shoot you for me.
Nah, that's, I don't know. I mean, I've done that before. We ran trains a bunch of times. Me and bro ran trains. We didn't, it is what it is.
Do you get off of a threesome? Do you get off?
With 2 girls? Yeah. Absolutely.
Like you can come?
With 2 women? Yeah. Hell yeah. What you mean?
I don't get off of threesomes. I'm more of an intimate one-on-one.
Because it ain't really your dynamic.
Exactly. Like
to
I
me,
get off
absolutely. Every
it's
time.
Fun to me, but I
a
can't.
threesome, if I've had
too much
threesomes.
Going on.
Like if I'm one-on-one with a woman, I'll come. Like if I come, I'll be like, all right, I'm straight. I'm going to go to sleep.
Yeah.
In a threesome, I come and be like, oh, they still going? Let's go again.
Okay.
It'll keep me engaged.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The visual is so intense for me that it'll keep me engaged. Yeah. So I love threesomes. I love them.
I just realized I wasn't gay when I've tried to deal with women multiple times. It's fun. I'm attracted to them, but they don't do it for me. I need a dick.
Well, hey, listen, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
I kiss you, eat your pussy, all that. But I need it to end
with this. Yeah. Nah, that's how it should end, in my opinion. Like,
I can't come off a coochie bump. I need penetration. Like,
I don't think they really be coming off that shit. I think that should
it's
be.
just acting.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no way
like,
you can come off a coochie bump. No way. Yeah,
that shit ain't real.
No.
Fuck out of here with that shit. Like, don't ever try to make me feel inadequate, motherfucker. Like, you crazy.
Yeah.
Like, but nah, I feel you though. I'm all here for that. Like, it's only fun if it's the dynamic is working for all of us. Like, we all got to get what we want out of it.
2 guys and 1 girl, like you, another guy and a girl. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was you like, when that happens? Like, are you paying attention to the other man? Like, would you ever be intimidated? Say if his dick
hell nah. But it ain't gonna be no stranger nigga. It's gonna be one of the bros. Like. Okay. It ain't a stranger like, yo, who's this weird nigga over here? Like, nah. Like, that's my bro. He on this side. I'm on this side.
Would you be intimidated?
I wouldn't know. I'm not looking at his dick.
Oh, okay. So y'all don't pay attention.
But we're not doing it like on porn where it's like where your dicks is in vicinity of each other. You see what I'm saying? But then even if still, I probably wouldn't give a fuck because it's still my bro. You know what I mean?
If I have a threesome,
it's not a competitive thing.
If I have a threesome, the bitch has to be less than me.
Why?
I gotta be the best bitch.
Why?
Yeah, I just got to. I can't be the weak bitch.
Nah, I remember when I was like in my early 20s, right? I can't be
the weak bitch, and we having a threesome because now I'm gonna feel like, damn, this bitch, her ass real big.
But your titty's big, so it's a balance.
Shut his dick, like, and I'm just over here like
that should make you go crazy, make you go harder. I thought. I don't know.
I gotta be the best.
When I was in my early 20s, when me and one of my friends. We used to run trains on like every girl we met.
Really?
Yeah, we was running.
They just let y'all?
Yeah, they was young. They liked that shit, right? Okay. But we was running trains on a lot of girls, like every girl we met, right? And he'll always be like, bro, get her. Like every time we meet her, because I knew how to talk to women. Mm-hmm. So we'll run trains on her, but he liked the fuck. Okay. I like getting my dick sucked. So it was a balance. Okay, yeah. So we'll link with a bra and she'll just give me head and he'll hit her. Okay. And it was like, okay, cool. Okay. So it was never no intimidation there where it was like, oh, he fucking you good and I'm not. Like, I didn't give a fuck. Like, no, just give me head. Like, nah, he gonna fuck you. I'm gonna just give me the head. And it'd be times where they'd be like, well, why you won't fuck me too? And I'm like, I don't want to. Like, I'm not trying to do all that. Like, that's what he want to do. Yeah, but not just because it's tiring. I just didn't have a desire to.
Okay, that makes sense.
You see what I'm saying? Like, we young. We'll fuck anything at that point, right? Really? So, bro would be like, bro, I want to fuck her. Like, set it up. That's what we said. Set it up. So, all right, cool. I line it up, bro. I line her up. But I didn't know, I didn't really want her. Yeah. Or these certain women I didn't really want like that. So I would just get my head. Just give me head. Okay. Give me head while he fuck you.
I don't like sucking dick for real.
But you don't want to, like, a nigga fuck you and you suck dick at the same time?
I've tried. I just don't like sucking dick. I don't know why. It's never been my thing. Like, it's too hard. Like,
how you gonna get a husband?
I got bad gag reflexes.
You gotta work on that.
That's why I said I'm into polygamy. That bitch gotta know how to suck dick real good. I told you that.
Yeah, that makes
sense.
She gotta be the head. That makes sense.
I can ride a dick. I can ride a dick till the nigga come.
For real?
That's where I step in.
Let me go look on Twitter or some shit.
Yeah,
I didn't know you was going crazy like that.
But
he pissed you off.
He pissed me off.
You can't fuck the business up. Like, the business is the business. But nah, I feel you though.
Nah, because what I do is, like, if I only make content with people that I really like fuck with. So if we no longer dealing, I'm basically setting it up for the next potential.
I got you.
I don't want to be on OnlyFans fucking multiple niggas and multiple. You know what I'm saying? I'm a solely one man content.
Yeah.
I don't want to have multiple people up. So
I feel you.
I took it down because he pissed me off, and I'm like, I'm just maybe getting ready for a new dick. I'm not sure yet.
You taking applications?
I'm not taking applications, but I double back a lot. So.
You double back. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'm just gonna double back. Probably.
Somebody out there watching, like, nigga, my shot is coming. Like, a nigga,
I already know who I got in mind.
Listen, I believe in you niggas. Yeah. You understand? Anything is possible, bro. Y'all just gotta manifest it, bro.
I'm gonna go back where I know.
For real?
Yeah, I don't like to.
Man, you can't just shit on these niggas. Like, you gotta give them some hope at least. Like, anything is possible.
I like to double back because if I double back, I already know you.
Yeah.
I gotta get to know you again.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta discuss shit. You already know what I'm coming with. I know what you coming with. And a lot of times I don't fall out really bad with dudes that I don't deal with anymore. It's usually just like a mutual something. There's no hard feelings. So I'm a double back queen.
Okay. Well, shit. Listen, I don't double back.
You don't double back?
Nah, I
What's
don't.
wrong with double backing?
I don't double back. I don't do
like
it.
If it didn't work, it was a reason.
Not even that it's a reason. I just move on. Like, I be like, fuck it. Like, I ain't gonna say I hold grudges, but I guess I do to some extent.
We don't want to keep adding to our body count if we don't have to.
Man, fuck that body count. I don't even know my body count. Like, it don't matter. You think it matter?
No, I don't think it matter. I just know, I already know how you gonna fuck me.
All right, but
Because I fucked you before.
Right, but I mean, are you selectively going back to niggas to avoid having a new body?
Yeah. No, not to avoid a new body, but because I already know you fuck good, or did you do this real good, or you know, we never fell out real bad or something like that. I don't like new because I don't know what I'm getting into. Every now and then I'll do new, but if I can double back, I'm gonna double back first before I do a new. It's familiar. I like familiar dick.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. We don't come with a lot as men. Y'all come with so much as women.
Fuck anything for real.
Yeah, but because I mean, women just come with so much, yo. Like, you fuck a girl, she come with emotions, feelings, expectations.
No, listen, yes.
It's like, God, that's why we pay.
Like, literally.
That's why niggas pay for pussy, to avoid all that.
Before I was on Onlyfans stuff, I was just like a regular girl. Like, I wasn't on nothing. I was just chilling. And then I met this dude on, like, the Instagram, and, you know, he was like, you know, you pretty, like, you should do this, you should do. I was like, oh, I ain't trying to do all that. I'm just, you know, I'm chilling. He's like, man, get this money.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm chilling. He like, man, get this fucking money.
Stop playing.
Mm-hmm. Get a BBL. He's like, you already look good, but you just get the BBL. It's gonna take you over.
Get you, yeah.
So I got the BBL, right. And what happened is we was working together. Like, he kind of put me on or whatever. We was working together, but he built up so much confidence in me that I didn't never have before. And I really didn't have it. And then he was like, shit. You know, it was always like, we'll do this now. We'll do this now. So we started fucking. And I liked him. Where it went left is I got my feelings involved.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? I got my feelings involved. And I didn't know how to separate the feelings from the business. I fell in love. And once I fell in love,
I know he was pissed. Like, we getting this money. Why are you doing this?
Everything he did bothered me because I was no longer like the client manager. It was like, I love you. Yeah. And you're hurting my feelings now. And I literally had to stop because I took the personal and let it affect the money because my feelings was hurt.
No. Do you have a manager now?
No.
You can't do that.
I don't have a manager. I did though. Because I'm a girl. I'm
that's
a
why,
woman.
That's why when I was managing girls and models and shit, I'd never fuck none of them because
that's the thing. If I would have never
I don't want that
him,
issue.
We could have probably continued. Yeah. But when the sex got involved, now I'm emotionally attached. So everything you do, I can't look at it like, oh, you just my manager. It's like, no, I love you, nigga.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing, right? As a man, if I'm in a relationship with a woman, I want us to start a business together. I want us to have something together. Yeah. If we have a business together or we start something together, I don't want it to be jeopardized by emotions. Mm-hmm. Like, we got to figure out a way to, men, I feel like we know how to do it, but we got to figure out a way to keep your personal feelings away from the business.
It's hard for a woman to do that, though. It's really hard.
That's a problem.
To do that. My thing is, if you want me to be a professional, don't fuck me. Don't fuck me.
But if our business is sex, then that's the business.
Well, that's why it don't work for me. If I'm only gonna make content with you, I don't even think I could do that. I can't. Yeah, but I can only make content with people I like.
But D, that's contradictory because you're not about to just make content with a random person. So it still has to be somebody, right? So it has to be a person that you invested in to some extent. Yeah. So it's like that's a thin line. Like, okay, I can like you, but not too much. But not enough, but too much, but not too much, but not enough. Like, make it make sense. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, you're not going to fuck a random. He got to be somebody you dealing with. Oh, absolutely. But if you're dealing with him and you get too invested, it's going to jeopardize the money.
I know. I be fucking up.
Oh, man.
Listen, that's why I'm a solo content creator. I use dildos. I use toys. Okay, you're not finna have me out here fucked up. I use toys for that reason because I am an emotional being. I get attached. I want to love you, and you like, shit, bitch, I'm just trying to make some money with you. But I'm like, but I love you though, so I can't. I've
love me like we can love each other, but let's get the money. Like, don't fuck the money up.
Yeah, but once you like, okay, so this is what happened. He wanted to work with somebody else. That's when it became a problem.
Oh, so it was supposed to just be us two families.
Hell, fucking yeah.
But you just said you'll have threesomes and you'll do polygamy. Like,
I know,
why not
but
do
he
it for the
wasn't bringing
bag?
her in with us. This was some sad shit they was doing.
Oh, he wanted to do it with her
by
dolo.
himself.
Oh.
Yeah, that shit pissed me off.
Would he let you shoot with somebody else by yourself?
Yeah, he would have. Yeah, he would have.
Oh, so I can't judge him then. He wasn't one sided.
No, he wasn't. He just did not feel for me what I felt for him.
So he viewed it as a business.
He viewed it as a business.
Oh man, you got so much potential. You out here playing. Listen, stop fucking the money up, yo.
Look, that's why I got a real job too. I be fucking up on this hustle shit. Okay,
Yeah, I feel
that's
you,
why
I
I keep
feel
a
you,
real
I
job
feel
because I'm really not about that life. I'm just about it enough to live comfortably.
I got
but
you.
not to really quit my job and
got
take
you.
off
I got
because
you.
I'm an emotional bitch. Like
you-
I care. I care.
I feel you. So from a business standpoint though, because like you said when we first got in here and we sat down, we was talking off camera, and you was talking about other girls. You like, they got management, they got teams behind them and all that. You wouldn't want that behind you?
No.
No.
They're gonna
You don't.
expect too
You
much
don't
from
want
me.
it to go that far. Okay.
They're gonna expect too much from me, and I'm really not a porn star. I'm a cam girl.
Okay.
I record in my house. I set my own shit up. I don't need like you, him, and all this. Like that would make me so uncomfortable.
So you couldn't really get into your.
I could not really get into my bag for real, and that's what holds me back a lot. Too. I ain't gonna say holds me back, but that's why I would never.
So
really,
you feel like your ceiling is here because you choose for it to be here.
I choose it to be.
Okay.
I choose it to be. I'm not a porn star.
I got you.
I'm a cam girl. Meaning
Okay.
I feel comfortable in my house. I feel comfortable with me sitting at my own camera, but like people like I would never feel comfortable doing
Yeah.
that. Like I would never feel comfortable linking with content creators that I don't deal with. I would never feel comfortable.
So you don't think you
showing
could do
my face for real.
collaborations and all that?
I don't even show my face on OnlyFans.
You don't?
Unless I'm solo.
So when you with a guy, you don't. But you got visible tattoos though, love.
I know. I don't give a fuck if it end up on Pornhub. My ass. I care if my face end up on Pornhub.
Okay.
I do, because I'm not a porn star.
I got you.
I'm a cam girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I have limits. That's my thing. I have limits.
Do you do like contests and shit? Like I see a lot of cam girls do like contests and like they be having the spinning board in the background. Like I'm gonna spin the board and wherever it lands, I'm gonna do this.
I got a real job. I got a real. Only thing I really do, I post and go. This
and
is
go?
a side hustle for me. I post. This is what y'all gonna get this month. 3 posts, and I go. I don't do customs. I don't do FaceTime. Like that's why I'm not making the big money. I'm making.
But it's a conscious choice.
It's a conscious choice. I would not be okay with only being on OnlyFans and not working.
Yeah.
Because I cannot just be an OnlyFans bitch. Like when I argue with people and shit, they be like, you ain't never an OnlyFans bitch. I got a job and a 401k and good credit, and you know what I'm saying? Like that's my thing. I can't just do OnlyFans and be okay with that.
Is there an end game to it? Like is there like I'm gonna do this till I hit this or until yada yada yada?
Well, either I do it until a man comes in and he takes over that other fund, or I have an income that equates to that fund where I don't have to be on there. Then this is not a fun choice for me. This is a really like I pay my bills off this shit. I live comfortably. I can, you know what I'm saying, move how I want to move. Like, I could just work a job, but I don't feel comfortable just working. I don't feel comfortable living check to check.
I don't think
not
no one
comfortable
is.
for me.
But do you? But what I'm saying is like the money that you make on the side doing this is. Do you have an expectation of that money? Like I'm gonna turn this into this. Or I'm gonna, maybe I do this for another 2 years and I stack the bread and
originally
I buy
was only
this, so I
supposed
do
to be on
that.
there for a year, and then it turned into 2 years.
Yeah, that's what dope dealers say.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm only
Now
gonna
going on
sell
3
nicks,
years.
bro.
Yeah, now
Niggas start flipping pounds and
now
shit.
I'm going on 3 years.
Now you a
so-
kingpin, nigga. Like, yeah, I feel you, but I mean, anytime money coming in fast, it's hard to walk away from it.
You know why? You acquire more bills.
Yeah,
I could have easily got off. But what did I do? I went and acquired more bills. My home
more
is
expenses and all
better.
that.
My car
Yeah,
is
yeah.
better. My credit is A1.
Let's
right?
go.
Because you know what I'm saying? I've acquired more. And so then it gets to the point where I can't back out now because I've acquired.
We become a slave to it.
I
yeah,
become a slave
yeah.
to
That's what Kanye was saying about a lot of shit. Like we become slaves to it is because it's like we are slaves to
enough.
brands and businesses and all this shit because it's like now I'm so indebted to it.
Yep.
I have to continue doing what I'm doing.
I have to.
Right.
Because if I was to stop today, my lifestyle I could not maintain with just a regular job.
Unless you do what you just said, unless somebody else comes in and supplements
Exactly.
their income.
Supplements their income. Then I
Right.
can live the same.
But if you decide to do something with the income to replace it with something else, that's an option as well.
I know. I'm a little lazy too. I'm not gonna lie.
Go get you a Subway, a Wingstop, or some shit.
You just heard what I said. I'm a little lazy too. The reason I'm on there is because I can post and go.
Yeah.
I don't have to go and clock in and
I feel you.
Work and bust my ass.
Yeah, that's what we all want, that freedom.
I get up there, oil my ass down, and get pretty. You know what I do? I get up in the morning, I oil myself down, I make my content, I take those clothes off, and I go to work. And I post it while I'm at work. Yeah. So it's making money for me while I'm working. Yeah.
It becomes a passive income. I ain't mad at that at all. Like, I've noticed that since I started podcasting. Like, it's a passive income. Yeah, it's become a passive income for me. I've been making money doing it. Yeah. So, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I've become more engulfed in this than working a regular job because I've seen the limits I could push it to versus the ceiling at a job.
You know what the problem is for me? Is that if I stop working a regular job and I solely do OnlyFans, there's a lot of pressure now. I gotta make money. I gotta post content. Sometimes I might not feel like showing my pussy on the internet. Sometimes I don't feel like getting up, oiling my body down, putting a dildo in my ass and pussy, and I don't feel like doing that shit. It's easier for me to go to work.
No, I feel you.
And I get a 401k. I'm comfortable. Yeah. I don't want to do a job where I'm constantly dependent on that, where I cannot. It may not be something I naturally want to do. So I just can't do it. Yeah. I'd rather go to work because I know how much I'm getting every month. OnlyFans is up and down.
Yeah, but that's anytime you work for yourself, and not just OnlyFans. If you work for yourself in general, anything is up and down.
You don't know what that check gonna be next week.
But see, that's my thing, right? I feel like if I go work 80 hours at a job, I ain't being compensated for it properly. I don't think I've ever been paid properly for the work that I do.
I don't do a lot of
but me doing work for myself tells me like there's no limit on my compensation.
If I was working hard, I'd have been quit. Yeah, I ain't working hard. Yeah, I got a job where I sit down.
I think
it's majority men.
I feel you.
I ain't working. I ain't busting.
So it's kind of like a free check. I got you. Yeah. I like me. You gotta also like what you do though.
Not do nothing. I take my kids to school. I want them to see me going to work.
Yeah, structure.
Structure. Because if not, it's like, well, how your mama get money?
Yeah, but see, if it wasn't OnlyFans, you wouldn't care about that.
No, I wouldn't care.
Because if you went to work every day at your own daycare or salon or whatever, you would want your kids to see you work for yourself.
It's because it's just OnlyFans. I don't want to be the
business.
Mama.
Yeah, it's the business. Yeah, because me personally, I want my kids to see me work harder for myself than I do for anything else. Because I want them to do that. Yeah. Like a lot of us, like we get into jobs because that's what our parents did. But that's not what they wanted to do. You go ask them now and they did what they had to do.
I'm scared to fail.
Yeah. But I am too, but that's why I'm working so hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I can only fail by my own terms.
Yeah. I can't live off of what if. I'm scared to, I'm literally like, that people be like, oh, you could just quit your job and do OnlyFans full time. I'm like, what about the months that I don't make that much money?
Yeah. I feel you. Yeah, but it's when you are making that much money, you got to figure out how to make that much money work for you.
Yeah, you got to hustle. It's a hustle.
Yeah. See, where we go wrong as people, we'll make that $20,000 in a month, $30,000, $50,000 in a month, and we'll start spending it like it's every month.
You're right.
And it's like, use that shit.
I shop so much.
Yeah, because let's say hypothetically, right? In a hypothetical world, let's say your bills are $5,000 a month, right? Let's say I got $5,000 in expenses a month. I work a job, I make $6,000 a month. So I literally only have $1,000 a month left over, right? But then if you work a side hustle that can make you $20,000 a month, you can pay for 4 months worth of expenses in 1 month. Most of us won't do it.
I ain't thinking that far ahead.
We're not.
I swear.
We're looking at it as I'm gonna pay the $5 that I owe, and I'm gonna blow the 15.
Yeah.
And then it's like, damn, now the new 30 days roll around, I blew the 15. I could have paid 4 months worth of expenses.
Half the people that had them PP, they didn't go and flip it.
They fuck it up.
Do what they supposed to do. They spent that shit.
That's what I'm trying not to do. And that's why I bring that to y'all, because I'm trying to put myself in a position where I know what it felt like to feel pressured to spend money, blow money, do shit like that. And then not even pressure sometimes, just being young and immature and just doing that shit. But now, like, all right, cool, you're in your 30s. Like, what do you want? And I got to ask myself that, what the fuck do I want?
That's me.
You know what I mean? Do I want champagne on the couch for $600 a bottle? or do I want to take $600 and invest it into something else? Like, you know what I mean? And I think that's where I'm at in life right now.
I'm at the phase where I always say, like, I'm about to get off of here.
Yeah.
But I really can't yet.
The only way you can is if you put the money into something else.
Flip it. Yeah.
That's it.
You see, I'm over here bullshit. I'm over here
That's it.
shopping still. And, you know, like.
But you got to do that enough until you get tired of that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
You making up for the shit you didn't have or the
That's
lifestyle you want. Yeah, that's it.
Exactly what I'm
and then
doing.
once you get enough of that, you like, all right, that's cool now. Now I want to do something else.
That's what I'm
Like,
doing.
yeah.
I'm buying all the shit that I couldn't buy before.
Yeah, that's all. I get it. I understand completely.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
That's the first thing we do when we get some money. We
like
go buy some jewelry. We do this. We do that. Yada yada
The
yada.
money that I've made on there, honestly, I should have way more to show for it. But I had the mentality that it's fun money. So
yeah, that's how we think when it's not money. Tax money or when it's fast money. Yeah. We think fast money is fun money.
It's fun money.
Yeah, I feel you. But nah, you'll come around to it. It's just you got to go through that first, like experiencing the freedom of it. And then once you do that, you be like, all right, now I'm going to do this and do that. Yeah. Like I see some girls that do OnlyFans, make $1 million a year, $500,000 a year, shit like that. And I've had conversations with these girls and they be like, I ain't got nothing. And it's like, well, what'd you do with it?
They made that much and they don't have nothing?
Yeah, because it's fast money.
It's fast money. They think it's going to come again.
Yeah, they're like, well, shit, I could do this again next year. Right. Or I made this month, I could do it again next month. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to go through what you got to go through. Everybody's story different. But once you get that shit out your system, you're like, all right, I already got enough bags, shoes, heels, jewelry, yada, yada, yada.
That's what it is.
You know what I mean?
I've just been able to afford stuff that I could never afford with like my soul. And,
Yeah.
So for me, I'm always like, I'm tricking it off.
Yeah, trick off on yourself.
That's what I'm doing.
That's the first thing we do when we get some money. We go buy some jewelry. We do this. We do that. Yada yada yada.
The money that I've made on there, honestly, I should have way more to show for it. But I had the mentality that it's fun money. So
yeah, that's how we think when it's not tax money or when it's fast money. Yeah. We think fast money is fun money.
It's fun money.
Yeah, I feel you. But nah, you'll come around to it. It's just you got to go through that first, like experiencing the freedom of it. And then once you do that, you be like, all right, now I'm going to do this and do that. Yeah. I see some girls that do OnlyFans, make $1 million a year, $500,000 a year, shit like that. And I've had conversations with these girls and they be like, I ain't got nothing. And it's like, well, what'd you do with it?
They made that much and they don't have nothing?
Yeah, because it's fast money.
It's fast money. They think it's going to come again.
Yeah, they're like, well, shit, I could do this again next year. Right. Or I made this month, I could do it again next month. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to go through what you got to go through. Everybody's story different. But once you get that shit out your system, you're like, all right, I already got enough bags, shoes, heels, jewelry, yada, yada, yada.
That's what it is.
You know what I mean?
I've just been able to afford stuff that I could never afford with like my soul. And,
Yeah.
So for me, I'm always like, I'm tricking it off.
Yeah, trick off on yourself as you should. Yeah, as you should. But yeah,
my credit is good.
Yeah,
I'm not.
But that's important. Yeah, that's important.
I'm paying all my bills.
Because when it's time to start a business or do something, you have the credit to do it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And then you'll be able to because you know what I mean. You got the look. Like I thought you was 25 when I was online looking at your shit. I thought you was 25. So you could, if God forbid, maybe you don't want to do it. But you could if you wanted to. You see what I'm saying? And then we don't even know where to the extent that adult content is going to go. Me personally,
you think it's going to get played out at some point?
No. Me personally, I think it's going to elevate. This is what's going to happen. Next 5 to 10 years, the metaverse is going to take over.
It's going to be virtual sex?
It's going to be virtual sex. What? Niggas going to put them goggles on, and they going to be fucking you in their living room and never touch you in real life.
Why I believe you? Have you ever been on Pornhub? Like, have y'all ever been on Pornhub? Or whatever, right? And seen the little ads and it's like animation.
Yeah.
That shit be fire. I think I done got wet before.
The fucking the video games fucking and all that.
They make it look real good.
And they enhance it. Yes. They take an ass, make it bigger. Yes. They make a dick thicker than the motherfucker. They make a titties bigger than the motherfucker.
How fast would you come off this? And I'm like, that shit look good.
Yeah. But think about it, right? Let's say if I'm a fan of yours, right? You in your living room at home, and I'm in my living room at home, and I put the goggles on, and I gotta pay you $400-$500 for a virtual session to have sex with you. Think about it. Cool. I never touched you in reality.
That's cool as hell. That's way.
The only thing I'm getting is you moaning. It's just a virtual. It's just virtual. You got an avatar that I can see on the game, and I got one, and you can see, and we fucking on the game, and I can hear it.
That's so much. FaceTimes are tiring. Trying to get in that right position and just
it's
right
too much.
for this nigga. It's hard. I would rather somebody create an animation.
Listen, I'm telling you, that's what it's going to come to. The metaverse is going to take over. There's going to be virtual strip clubs. I mean, nah, because I'm telling you, I remember when I first started looking at porn, you had to pay for websites.
True.
You had to pay that monthly subscription to be a member of this site to see it. Then porn became free, but it became free because of advertising.
That's why OnlyFans is important. You know why? It makes it personal.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I tell people all the time, I will not answer a DM on IG because it's free.
Yeah, for what? Right.
If OnlyFans, I'm at your service because it's a personalized experience.
Yes.
I'm not just some bitch you're paying for. You could talk to me. I'm gonna make you feel like I'm gonna send you kissy faces and heart eyes.
Yeah.
And when you buy so much content, you get this for free. It's personal.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So you like what you were saying about Pornhub. There's porn is a genre of porn, the VR genre, right? The virtual reality genre of porn, whereas girls will shoot live scenes with an actual actor from a POV, from point of view, and the guy is shooting with like the camera is over the goggles. So when a viewer actually pays for it, he wears his own goggles, and it's like he's fucking you. That's kind of POV.
That's very smart, actually.
So you think about like, if you got an audience that's that desperate to sleep with you, what would they pay to like? What would you guys pay for this?
You can get off to just looking at my video. I know you're gonna get off to some virtual.
That's it.
One-on-one shit.
It's some 3D shit.
People are like, oh, I don't understand niggas that buy OnlyFans. That's weird. Them creeps. I'm like, listen, y'all gotta realize everybody ain't hot. Everybody ain't fine. Everybody ain't got a bunch of bitches.
Yeah.
Everybody is not the same. You know how many people that I got subscribers that got disabilities? Maybe I'm like,
a lot of them got wives and don't want to cheat or to go out and do that. This is just an escape for them.
Or it's just a woman that you in real life probably cannot get. But I'm talking to you because you pay me every month to talk to you.
Yeah, that's it. So watch what happens. 5 to 10 years, I'm telling you, like get your affairs in order. Cause that's where this shit is going to transition to.
I'm with
you see what I'm saying? Cause I know girls that do shit. They went from doing like, voyeuristic shit, like just, amateur porn, to doing big production with big lights.
Yeah.
Then they start doing like fleshlights and different shit that they can sell to their audience. Yeah. Because at some point you guys are going to want more of me. And when you want more of me, I need to be able to give you something. Yeah. And I'm telling you, that virtual reality shit is the next level.
It absolutely
it's going to come into that. If you guys ain't never watched the movie Ready Player One, watch that shit. It's a futuristic film, but it's like it's showing like niggas put on suits with sensors on it. So
Would you ever fuck one of those little booty things?
Nah, I wouldn't do it. Nah, I couldn't do it. Nah, because it's not a whole. Nah. It'd be like, where the fuck is the rest of the body? It's weird. Nah.
You're not even doing that.
I like hand jobs. Now I fuck with a bra. If a girl give me a hand job, I love a good hand job.
Hand job at 35?
Yeah, I love them because it's like it's me not being in control. I'm so in control of everything all the time. I want to feel a lack of control sometimes. Yeah, jerk a nigga off and look him in his eyes and talk to him like, man, what? Stop playing.
High school, like
stop playing. Nah, you got to know what you're doing. If you got that, you got a technique and the proper oils and all that shit, nigga like that shit. But the reason I like it is because it's her being in control. You see what I'm saying? And it makes me want more. Okay. So, you know what I mean? But, that kind of shit. So if we all got different things that we like. I wouldn't do no fucking toy, but you could do that. I do that shit all day.
I don't like the rose and shit. I don't like toys.
You don't fuck with the rose?
I don't like toys because I don't ever want to get so comfortable with a climax or a stimulation that is unrealistic.
And then the person can't reach that motherfucker.
And I'm doing it on a regular basis. So now I got a man come in with, he a real man with a real penis. Yeah. And now I'm like, nigga, you can't even please me.
Nigga can't dunk on a regulation court. Right, yeah, exactly.
He can't do what this rose can do. He can't do what this vibrator. Yeah. This vibrator going...
It's not meant. No human can replicate that.
I really do not care for toys because I enjoy sex. I don't want to get to the point where I don't feel like I need a man that has I want to have that climax from a man over a toy. If I use too much toys when a man come into the picture, I'm expecting a fucking rabbit climax. But you just giving me Tyrone.
Yeah, that's a problem.
So I don't want to.
That's a problem.
That's why I don't like toys too much.
Nah, I feel you. I don't. That's the thing about threesomes. You start getting your dick sucked by 2 women too often.
Oh, really? It get played out.
Yeah, not that, but one woman becomes. It makes it difficult sometimes.
So
sometimes
you always want 2 bitches.
Yeah, sometimes if you do it too much, you'll start to feel like, well, I'm so used to it being this. So if you can't give me this all the time, so everything is good in moderation. You just need a balance with that shit. Like if I'm fucking, like I like using toys on women while we're having sex.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I like doing that.
I started doing that like last year.
Yeah, bring that shit out. Bring your bag out. What you got in there? Like I fuck with you with that.
The dude I was dealing with, he had a double penetrator. So it was like his dick, and then it was like a ring he put on his dick.
Yeah.
And I can't take a big dick like in my ass, but the toy was like just enough.
It was just perfect. Yeah.
Man,
get you there.
I'm 35, and I was like, this is I get excited about some new shit. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
What?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Where has this been all my life? And I was like, this is amazing. It's the best thing I've ever felt in my life. Like it was amazing.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta explore your options, man.
Like, ramming me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, so you gotta explore your shit, man. If y'all too timid, too scary to try toys and all that shit, don't be scared, bro. Like a lot of niggas don't want to use toys on women because they feel a way about it. Like, nah, these women like that shit, bro. Like try it. Try it and see. I bet she come back. I bet she come back.
I like it.
Shit, before we get out of here, toes all done up and everything. I know, yeah.
I should have taken to put my shoe on.
Let me see. Oh, these pretty.
I told you I got pretty.
Yeah, those pretty. I mean, use a foot fantasy, yeah. And you got toe rings, niggas like that. Yeah.
And anklets. You know I know what to do.
Oh, you playing? Stop it.
My fat ass cankles.
Tell our audience where they can find you at, where they can follow you at.
Oh, so they can follow my IG. It's Black Beauty _ boobs.
Okay.
That's my IG. And then from there they can kind of just go to my link tree, and all my links are in there.
Yeah.
My OnlyFans is onlyfans.com/ just Black Beauty. I think it's just Black Beauty. Honestly,
it's all in your link tree.
It's
though.
all in my link tree. So just go. To my
I clicked the link tree. The Twitter go crazy, so I know the OnlyFans is just
that Twitter go crazy.
Man,
I'm so mad that I hadn't been using Twitter all these years. The only reason I started using Twitter because IG started flagging me.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, y'all fucking with my money. So somebody was like, you should go to Twitter.
Yep.
Touch. When I went to Twitter and seen, I'm hooked.
Twitter is it.
Much
it's that freedom. That's why I go for my porn. I get on Twitter.
I love Twitter because I like to look at bitches and shit.
It's a level of freedom on Twitter. I fucks with
it. My Twitter took off, and then you don't give them too much.
Yeah,
it's free promo. But people are like, oh,
I'm just give them a little clip. Yeah,
because I make more money posting a little clip because they always want more.
Yeah, they're gonna.
And I do. Posting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yep.
So
I went on your Twitter. I went on your Twitter the other day. You had a video up there. You was in the car.
Oh, with the girl.
And I was like,
we had a good night that night.
Man, yeah.
I still got the tape for sale on my OnlyFans.
Oh, see, that's what I'm. So
we had a good night.
That's it right there. I seen the video. That shit was a fire ass clip. If y'all ain't seen it, go to Twitter. Check her out, man. The Black Beauty, the prettiest one. You know what I mean? For one thing I always ask my guests before we get out of here, because these niggas only tune in because y'all fine as hell. Let me stand up for me. Let us see what you got going on.
Okay, wait.
You can push it. Just twist it out a little bit. There you go. It should be all right. There you go. Boom.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Ooh, Lord. Oh. Wait. There you go. That's yeah. And then you wonder why you got kids. Stop playing. Stop it. Nah, that's dope. Like you definitely came out. I was like, I don't want to tell her what to wear, but
I knew. Look,
you knew.
I researched you.
Stop it.
I was like, wait, he got real bitches on here.
Yeah, you know. We try to set the stand around these parts. You know what I'm saying?
Put on for the cam girl.
Yeah, let's go.
I ain't a porn star, but I'm put on for the cam girl.
Yeah, for sure.
But it is porn, but I'm not a full blown.
Yeah, great. Pull that back up. Yeah, but nah, that's you definitely you on point tonight. So you going out tonight or what you gonna do?
Actually is going out tonight.
Where you going? You know?
I actually am going out tonight. See, I've been drinking. I don't want to look ignorant. I actually am going out tonight.
You is going out tonight. I'm actually is going out tonight.
I'm actually drunk.
Where you going?
I don't know.
You gonna find something to get into though? Nah, y'all definitely gotta do something. You here, yeah.
Treat her because she been my co-pilot.
Yeah, that's how I probably gotta treat bro, because this nigga be I ain't gonna say, but he be, stressing
And
me
you had a
out.
long podcast. I'm surprised. I thought it was gonna be like a little hour.
No, I don't be rushing nobody. See,
That's
my
good.
thing, my platform, I like to let people get their shit off, and I don't really argue with people. Like,
We had some good
I just like I want you to voice your opinions. One thing I learned about women since I was young, if the less you make her feel judged, the more she'll give you.
Man.
Yeah, so I just
guy
like let them
with,
go.
Like, I hold him like to this hot ass fucking, like he's like what to me.
Yeah.
Because he ain't never made me feel like a hoe. He ain't never
And
made
it
me
just
feel
make you
like
pour
a
into
slut.
him.
Like he opened the doors. He spoiled me. He treat me so good.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't never made me, and he just always treated me like I feel like a top tier bitch. Not an OnlyFans girl, but a top tier girl. So I'm like, I just hold him to such a high standard because he made me feel that way. Like he courted me. It's a difference.
See, and that's what women want. It don't matter what profession they in. You know what I mean? Yeah. You could be a church girl. You still don't want to feel judged by somebody. You know what I mean? So women seek men and they look for men to make them feel that way.
Dudes too, the ones that they get it. They get it because every guy don't get it. I've dealt with guys and they're like, I can't do this, and I'm like, well,
nah, that ain't me. I've always been a super open, understanding person. Most of the women that in my life do different things that might not be considered acceptable, but they thrive, in a space with me because they like, you always been the kind of guy that I could just come to.
It never goes it's really appreciated too.
Yeah.
It really is for women because you get a lot of negativity. You always being judged. Everybody think you a hoe and everything like that. And sometimes I'm just like, y'all regular bitches is fucking more than me.
That's a fact.
Like you just not putting it on camera.
Mm-hmm. I want to ask you before we get out of here though. I was looking at your video. What is that on your? What's your tats? What's that? Like, is it?
Which one?
The ones on your butt and everything. How many you got? You got a lot?
I got a lot. Yeah, they just random shit.
Well, I was looking and I was like, oh, that shit look nice, but I didn't know what it was.
I mean, I got on my clothes. I would have showed you.
Yeah, of course, but yeah.
But they just random shit, like real kids' names.
Yeah.
I got some pirate tattoos. I got some feathers on my ass. Like I really don't even know what it is. I usually just go to the tattoo artist.
But it looked like a complete collage though.
It is. I go there and I'm like, just make this look good. I don't go with a picture. Or nothing. I go and I say, do your thing. Like make me look like, do whatever will go with the rest of the shit.
I always wonder how women got tattoos like, on piercings and shit and like somebody go get their pussy pierced or go get their nipples pierced or whatever, and I'm like, how do they not?
When I got my ass pierced, that was stupid. When I got my ass tattooed, I went to a guy that I went to school with, and he was actually a real good artist, and my pussy was wet the whole time
because of the pressure of the needle.
Like he had the light put down on there, and the whole time, like my pussy was dripping, like it was dripping.
Could he see it?
Yeah, he could see it.
And he just like, oh, it's all good.
Just like, this is what I do. Like, this what I
Yeah, I'd never be that professional, ladies and gentlemen. I try, but I don't think I could,
No, he did that too.
That's how they do. That's how porn starts. Mm-hmm. That's the prefix.
Look,
and
if he would have stuck it in, I probably would have fucked him.
Like, why he was still tatting though, right?
I would have fucked him, and I'd have been like, so, how much is this again?
Yeah, you got to take money off this, buddy. This is free.
How
this
much
on the house. Yeah, I seen a porn where they was sucking dick in the barbershop. The bitch was sucking his dick. She was his barber. And then she started sucking his dick. And I'm like, man, they be making anything into a fantasy.
Anything.
But I be like, I like it though.
I seen some shit on Twitter. It was a Scooby-Doo special. This bitch had on a Velma outfit, and then the nigga was like the dog. Man, that shit was, I was watching
Velma,
that shit.
Daphne, all that. I be seeing them.
I be seeing them. That is cool.
I be seeing them.
I watched it all the way through because it turned me on too. Man, I'm like, see, y'all done fucked up Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, they take anything to do. I see them do that with Batman, Superman, all that kind of shit.
I want to do something like that.
You should cosplay?
Yeah, cosplay. What it's
cosplay,
I want to do anime.
Get you some cosplay.
I want to do Spinderella.
And then your audience is like, you said you top heavy. They like that kind of shit. So you can do a lot with that. Like, yeah, for sure. Yeah. You ain't never done no costumes in that?
No, I got to do it. I've never done
How long you been on OnlyFans?
Almost 3 years.
Oh, you got to do some cosplay.
Like I said, I'm a webcam. I've only just, when I say webcam, I'm not on there. I've only just been doing room shit, some hotel shit, stuff like that. But a moment, I don't really go out and create.
But you got a space where you can really play with that because most of the like the anime, because they getting into anime now. Anime and a lot of these cartoons that they really getting into is like top heavy cartoons. Like they draw like it was a hashtag going around a few months ago. It was like anime boobs or anime tits or some shit like that. Boobs. You think so?
Mm-hmm. You know I got anime boobs. This is how anime boobs look. Big and full. You know I got anime boobs.
Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, but that's how they say anime boobs is the thing right now. So it's like you could do a lot with that kind of shit. So I don't know, man. And then, you know, like I say, I feel like your audience will spend more money than the typical black person's audience because you got that.
Okay, so this is what I took from this today. Anime.
Yep.
Metaverse. I'm going home with that shit.
Metaverse. Look into it. I'm telling you, look into it. And just virtual reality in general. Anything VR, if you can get into that space, like I think that you'll make some good money because you can. It makes them feel like they're in the room with you.
I'm gonna do that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so watch what happens. 5 to 10 years, I'm telling you, we're going to be in suits in our living room. They got sensors on it. Excuse me. You're going to be in suits with sensors on it that's going to make us feel like we really touching you.
I like it.
So imagine that. Like, and you ain't never got to really fuck a nigga, and he felt like he fucked you, and he paid you like he fucked you.
Ooh, I like that shit.
Imagine what that would be like. Somebody paying you like they fucked you, but never touched you a day in their life.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so it's just getting sweeter and sweeter for these women out here, ladies and gentlemen. I swear to God. Like, I wish I could do this shit. That's why I don't judge women.
Man, listen.
Because I be like, man, if I could, I would.
If you got a pussy, it ain't no reason for you to ever be broke.
Ever.
Ever.
That's what they say. Look, what grandma say, like, you shouldn't have a wet pussy and an empty purse?
Yes, it's no reason for you
to ever
straight
be broke.
Up. If you got a pussy in the mouth, there's no reason for you to ever be broke.
I'm with that, lady. Yeah, so. Excuse me. Nah, I told you I was dying, but I was going to be here for you. Like, they're going to take me out this bitch in a stretcher tonight. She bringing the motherfucking girls with her. Listen. Yeah, and I be on your Twitter like, oh my God.
That's good. Do you think it's good?
No, I think you got a dope ass Twitter, yo. Yeah, I didn't know, because I found you on Instagram, and I was just on Instagram, you know, following you for a minute or whatever, and then I was like, I think you had put your link up one time, and I was like, I think it was when you had the milk and shit, and I was like, all right, let me go look. And I clicked that motherfucker, and I was like, oh, this what niggas been missing.
This is what's going. See, because the ones that know, they know.
Yeah.
But everybody don't know because I'm really reserved.
Yeah, your IG and your Twitter is
two totally different things.
Yeah. I like it when it's like that though, because it's like you get to see. Yeah.
And so that's how I look. That's how I do it. I'm like, okay, this is the first step, right? Mm-hmm. Then it's like, I want to see more. Then they go to Twitter. It's like, this still ain't enough.
Yeah.
Got them in the pocket. Grab to that Onlyfans.
Yeah, because your shit perfect. Like your whole setup is perfect. I think that's why I said I thought you was like 25 because like the way your build is
10 whole years.
Yeah, nah, straight up. The way your build is and everything, and then like you got, like you said, you all right, cool, you black, but you got features that exotic.
Yeah.
You got exotic features.
I hear
you know what I mean? You got these, you got Asian eyes, you got, you know what I'm saying?
I hear it all the time.
So they, you know, because I thought that, I was like, okay, well, you know, I don't know what she is, but she
just sometimes when people say it, I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
Should I?
Because, you know, your eyes kind of chinky.
I feel bad when I say black. Wish your mama black. Your daddy black. I be like, shit, I wish I had something.
Like it's a letdown or something, right?
Like I let you down.
They're like, that's it?
That's it, bitch. Just regular black.
Nah, you could be whatever you want to be. Tell them niggas you Middle Eastern, whatever the fuck you want to say. I'm whatever you want me to be.
You know, everybody does have I do have Native American.
Yeah. Well, we can see that.
And everybody, but it's just not strong enough for me to be like, oh yeah, I'm black and Native American. And I'm black. My mama black, my daddy black.
Yeah. Well, you definitely black. Yeah, we know that. But now, you know, you got some heritage in you. You know what I'm saying? You got a little blend in there, so that's cool. But now that's how, you know, that's all I was saying, because you have features that are like, yo, you know, it's something else going on in this mix. It's something in this mix. You find one for sure. You picked the right name. You know what I mean? Yes, Black Beauty. You picked the right name, D.
Because I'm brown skinned. Yeah. So I feel like I like being a brown skin.
There's not enough representation for y'all, so.
Thank you. Yeah. So many dudes like light skin. I'm like, shit, I'm brown. What Boosie say?
Yeah, Black
and
Beautiful.
Say? That's gonna be my new theme song.
But ain't no nigga gonna turn you down.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't none. So it's like, it don't even, like, we think we like one thing until we come across something elite and we like, damn.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what that is. But
thank you, Touch.
Yeah, you know, I try to make y'all feel good before y'all get out of here. But now, damn, thank you for coming, OD. Shit. Oh, before we get out of here, I just want to say, Shout out to my folks over at Hard Truth Clothing. They they sent me over some gear. I kept the cap. I'm keeping the cap myself. I'm gonna actually gift this hoodie to somebody. This is a hoodie I'm gonna gift it to one of my Patreon followers. Y'all been subscribing to my Patreon and donating, and I'm grateful for that. So I appreciate it. So anytime I got somebody that want to send over some merch, or you got a product or anything that you want to be promoted or given out or whatever, send it my way, man. I'm gonna give it to my guests. I'm gonna give it to my viewers. I'm gonna give it to whoever can use it if it's something that's useful in that sense. But I'm grateful for it. I appreciate it. This is a quality hoodie. The merchandise is quality. Thank you. So yeah, anything y'all got, send it my way. I'm gonna put this on Patreon. We do got Patreon viewers, so that's why I was like, yo, it's cool. She showed them titties. We look.
Okay,
we ain't none of that shit is
Patreon?
them, they fucks with us. But thanks again for coming out, D. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for
you look
having
beautiful.
Me. Thank you.
And on that note, we out of here. Another episode wrap, man. I'll catch y'all later next week.